home of the Easily Media Group station.
This is Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen forces it up over six. No! He tied it! He did it! Jalen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Bosch Tools, and by Ticketmaster.
Pritchard shovel back to Porzingis. How about a trail three? Got it! Boston by 14. Kyrie forces one out, blocked by Porzingis again. Pritchard, half court. It's in the air.
Go!
He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, Town Fair Tire, Brex, your New England Honda dealers, Corona, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grande and Cedric Maxwell.
At Spectrum Center in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina, where tonight the Celtics off their first loss of the year, open a two-game back-to-back weekend series against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Thanks for checking back in on a Friday night start of the weekend baseball series. I'm Sean Grande. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly, and when he does, coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA. Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. No Al Horford for the Celtics on the front end of the back-to-back. We'll tell you what that means as far as the rotation is concerned. Neemias Queta coming off the big game at Indiana, and or Luke Cornett, and what determines who will get the minutes, plus the milestone you may have missed for Jason Tatum in the fourth quarter comeback on Wednesday. Then we'll break down this first meeting with the Hornets. Update you on Brandon Miller. Charles Lee spends 1 year in Boston, leaves with his second championship ring and his first head coaching job. Nowhere to go but up here in Charlotte, and so far so good. Can LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller be there, Tatum and Brown, to build on? We'll discuss that. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Wemby goes from low to high. The Suns go from down big to a big win. And in Milwaukee, things go from bad to worse.
He did! From the floor, the alley-oop to Santi Aldama for the reverse jam. How in the world did you make that pass, John Morant? Happy Halloween.
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla.
But we came back from 13 with like 2 minutes to go, and so I had that type of feeling to where it was like it's just right there, it's a play or two here, and then we started chipping away, making plays.
But coming up next, after lighting up the three-point sky and roaring to a 4-0 start, the Celtics were due for a correction, and for 39 minutes Wednesday at the Fieldhouse, it looked like the Pacers would walk backwards into an easy win. Instead, they started going backwards, and the champs somehow crawled out of a 21-point hole late into an instant classic. We'll look back.
15 seconds to go. It's in the hands of Tatum straight away. Tatum steps to his left. Three in the air. Tie game! Mazzulla didn't call a timeout. Carlisle won't call a timeout. We're going down to the final seconds.
That's all coming up and more as we count it down to the start of the weekend series. First of two between the Celtics and Hornets in Charlotte, top of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Coming up short? We've got you covered. With Navigant Credit Union's Overdraft Privilege program, you can take charge of your finances with reduced fees. Just another perk of being an owner. Join Navigant Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Squadron Commander.
Outbound for check.
Plus Soccer Coach.
Bring it in, team.
Submarine Hunter.
Contact acquired.
And Big Sky Hunter.
See the Big Dipper?
Navy health benefits.
Open wide for me.
Plus some everyday perks.
Hey, buddy. I'm home early.
Never missing out. Never missing out.
Happy birthday to
America's
you.
Navy Reserve. It's everything you love about the Navy, Plus everything else you just love. Learn more at NavyReserve.com.
Pockets with BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. Enjoy an NBA odds boost token to snag even more winnings on your basketball wagers. Just log into your BetMGM Sportsbook app and add an NBA wager to your bet slip and activate your odds boost token. If you win the wager that was made with the odds boost token, you will receive extra winnings and unrestricted bonus dollars. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds in partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Yeah, it's a luxury. We got a good group. We got a good unit. But we can't take it for granted. Can't take games for granted. We had an opportunity to win tonight, and we didn't pull it through. So we'll definitely look at it, look at the film, and be better going forward.
Well, I don't know if it's really film that Jaylen Brown is looking at, but you get the point. After the Celtics comeback falls short, if you want to call it that.
If I had said film, you'd have been all over me. They don't have film anymore.
I just said it. I just went at him right away for saying
that. Emphasize that. Like you tell me. Jaylen, they don't have film.
I think it's silly. It's that we have to get rid of all the old school things like film, watching the film, doing a game on radio when we're obviously talking to everybody here. But nevertheless, the Celtics are now 4-1 as they open up this weekend series. And the story with the back-to-back, there will be no Al Horford in game number 1. You didn't know which game he wasn't going to play. He obviously wasn't going to play both. Luke Cornett will start in his place. We saw some of that, right, in the preseason because Al Horford only played that final game in Toronto. And Neemias Queta played really well. And I'm going to talk to Joe Mazzulla about this later on. But this really feels more like a platoon situation on the nights Al Horford isn't going to play, really based on the matchup.
No, I mean, that's what they're going to do. Have to look at somebody who's going to come in. Queta gave you some great minutes the other day. And late in that basketball game, blocked some shots, made some plays around the rim, kept the basketball alive, shows you he can be valuable for this team in spot situations.
All right, the other big story, obviously, this weekend is Charles Lee, now the head coach of the Charlotte Hornets, who won a championship with Drew Holiday and Mike Budenholzer in Milwaukee in 2021, came to Boston last year and won the championship with Joe Mazzulla, and such a good dude, universally loved within the locker room. And I think we all knew that we were on borrowed time with Charles Lee in Boston right away, and what a great chance to see him right away.
Anytime you win a championship, there's always going to be people trying to rob that bench or get that coach. So, yeah, he's a good dude. He's been in winning situations. Nice to have him in Charlotte, North Carolina.
And his team is starting to play a little Joe Mazzulla ball here, shooting a ton of threes in the early going. They have split their first 4 games. But before we look ahead, we look back. The previous game recap brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use code SportsHub. New customers get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. The last time we all gathered at the Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, it was for Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals as the Celtics punched their ticket back to the NBA Finals and the Eastern Conference title. Some great games between the Celtics and Pacers the last couple of years, and we added this one to the list.
In the first quarter tonight, Celtics in the home white uniforms, which they will wear for the second consecutive time. Green letters and numbers, they will go left to right. Indiana, reverse jersey night, they'll wear the road navy blues with yellow letters and numbers. They will go right to left. Isaiah Jackson will jump in against Al Horford. The road trip is underway. The Eastern Conference Finals rematch is underway. Tatum back-tapped the opening tip, but winning the foot race to get there is Nembhard, and he lays it up and in. Tatum, jab step, pump fake. Neesmith sails by. Tatum misses the 3. Offensive rebound, Cornett. Kick back out to Tatum, who runs to the corner and knocks down the 3.
Looks at the official like, I got fouled on one time.
Siakam throws the shoulder into Hauser, looking for McConnell to get to the free throw line. That's where the ball goes, and McConnell knocks it down. Pacers shooting 61% here in the first half. 42-34.
He is dogging. He's dogging Pritchard.
Neesmith. They're going to be nights like this. That's the way of it. Mathurin pull up on Tatum for 3. And the Celtics are getting run off the floor tonight. Mathurin, 23 points in 20 minutes off the Indiana bench, an 11-0 run, and the Celtics are down by 22. Siakam scoops it ahead to McConnell. He almost overran the dribble, but he keeps it alive. Steps into the baseline, waiting for the cutter. Top and two-handed slam. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla, and that might conclude the suspense tonight. Top, hounded by Jaylen Brown, throws back out to Shepherd for a trail 3, hits it. Pacers now 12 of 25 from distance. Celtics 14 of 42. Mathurin Switches to the left hand. Jaylen Brown jumps at him, knocks the ball free. Pritchard has got it. Outlets to Jaylen Brown, who dives in. Two-hand slam, and this is a one-possession game with 1:04 to go.
What in the world are we seeing here? This is crazy. You can't come back from that, can you? Gee, Pacers, what are you doing?
15 seconds to go. It's in the hands of Tatum straight away. Tatum steps to his left. Three in the air. Tie game! Missoula didn't call a timeout. Carlisle won't call a timeout. We're going down to the final seconds. 6 seconds on the clock. Halliburton against Derek White. Halliburton dribbles between his legs. Pump fake, steps through. Awkward shot, air ball. Rebound, Keita. And the Boston Celtics, from 21 down with 8+ minutes to go, have forced overtime at the fieldhouse.
Oh, my goodness. Stunned. Bewitched. Be damned. Oh,
Game tied at 132. Derek White down in his defensive stance. Siakam trying to get free from Jaylen Brown, set the screen on White. Halliburton finds Siakam straight away, launches, three in the air, got it! Siakam got the clean look. Wow. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla with 6.1 to go.
6 seconds here on the clock. Make him mislead. Tatum had an opportunity to tie this thing up. You go ahead by 3. And now you come back and Siakam gets a wide open look.
Indiana has a timeout, but they don't have a foul to give. Derek White has it in his hand. Long cross court. Jalen's got it. Three is in the air. No good. Air ball out of bounds. And now barring a rerun of the Game 1 miracle with the Pacers throwing away the inbound. Stop me if you've heard this one before, but all the Pacers have to do is get it inbounds. And what Halliburton does is throw it off the back of Derek White and dribble out the clock. And the Pacers survive what would have been a calamitous early season loss, and they are the first team to beat the world champion Boston Celtics. The final score in overtime, Indiana 135, Boston 132. I can't believe I didn't think to say it at the time. It's kind of funny. I'm the only one that would have thought of it anyway, but for years, we've been talking about the Celtics defending the title in 2008, opening the season, winning their first few games, being undefeated, and then they went and got crushed. Where did they get crushed and lose that first game? At Indiana. It was a game at Indiana that ended. It was the first loss of the title defense season. That's what happened the other night as the Celtics dropped to 4-1. You heard Jaylen Brown referencing not having legs. That was the three-pointer at the end of overtime. Couple of notes from the game. First, Pascal Siakam, who just hit that overtime game winner. He had lost 13 consecutive games to the Celtics, 18 of 19 going back to the bubble. And he has not been on a team that has beat Boston in regulation since 2019. The last 22 games Siakam's played against the Celtics, 3-19, all 3 wins coming in overtime. But here's the story, Max. Jason Tatum, in that crazy scramble at the end of the game, won over 12,000 career points. He is the 10th youngest player in NBA history to do that, and the names are pretty exceptional, as you can imagine. We're talking about LeBron, Kevin Durant, Kobe, Carmelo, Wilt Chamberlain, T-Mac, your guy Bob McAdoo, Devin Booker, Giannis, and now Jason Tatum.
And all those guys, what they all have in common?
Hall of Fame.
All Hall of Famers, and that's exactly where Jason Tatum seems like he's headed.
All right, Max's Player to Bank On is brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Get the home court advantage with CSB's 0 APR heat loan and enjoy interest-free financing up to $25,000 on energy-efficient home improvements for winter. Apply now at ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender.
Well, controlling the initial point of attack, and I'm going to go with Derek White. Derek White against the LaMelo Ball. That should be a very interesting and telling matchup.
LaMelo Ball has had great games against the Celtics. He's put up big numbers anyway, especially big numbers against Boston than he has against the rest of the league. Very early, crazy small sample size. It seems that he's harnessing that crazy ability he has, a little more discipline to his game, and that's going to make him a dangerous young man.
Well, Lee will come in, and Charles Lee will come in, and he'll do that because he's had young, dynamic guards and guys who play at a high level, and he will instill that confidence in the LaMelo Ball that if we're going to win with you, but they're going to win because you're in control.
We won't see the dynamic duo here, at least tonight in the first game of the series, as Brandon Miller remains out, got injured on opening night. Max's keys to the game, driven by your local New England Honda dealers. Contact your local New England Honda dealers for a great deal today.
I'm going to go with not giving up second chance opportunities. If a team is going to struggle and struggle at home, sometimes you'll see Charlotte doing that, shooting the basketball. You cannot give up second chance opportunities, especially on the road. And here's the most important thing. You're not only playing for the night, but you're sending a message about tomorrow's night if you're the Boston Celtics.
Celtics off to a number 2 start offensively. The defensive numbers, they're 12th in the NBA. That's sort of average. And a lot of that, as Joe Mazzulla will point out, has to do with their offense. The Celtics have shot the ball extremely well. The three-point shooting has been well documented. They shot very high percentage from the mid-range, but the Celtics are missing layups. They are missing in close. They are towards the bottom of the NBA in converting inside 9 feet, and that is what leads to breaks and transition problems the other way.
Well, that does. And let me give you another fact, since you said that was so telling, was good. The fact you're missing one person who was the best post-up guy.
Funny about that, huh?
Wow. What was I doing today in Charlotte not going to Bojangles? Knowing what Porzingis does in the paint. Now, I talked about, to a friend of mine about it. He's like, Porzingis, he can't do this. I said, you realize he was the best guy in the NBA last year and posting up scoring. Oh, well, don't let the facts get in the way.
Which is funny because he was not good in that category when he played for Rick Carlisle in Dallas, but that was a big part of the turnaround last year.
But here's the thing about in Dallas, he was probably just dead red from 3. They did not use him in post-up situations the way the Celtics have utilized him.
How many times last year did we hear people go with that familiar trope? Oh, this is probably a game the Celtics lose last year. And I kept thinking to myself, yeah, because now there's a 7'3" unicorn who can do whatever he wants from the elbow. And by the way, that's hurt the Celtics, obviously, defensively at the rim. Still to come on Charleston Star Market Celtics tonight. Our conversation with Joe Mazzulla, we're going to talk a lot about Charles Lee and about the end of the Indiana game as far as this umbrella is concerned. When do you pull the plug on a game? Remember, he pulled everybody in Milwaukee last year at halftime because that game wasn't coming back. Where is the line? And with the Celtics close to it on Wednesday before they made that crazy run and forced overtime. We'll talk about that. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Joel Embiid finally answers back to all his critics who say he does not want to play, which is a question you could probably ask virtually everybody on the Milwaukee Bucks right now. We will talk about that. But up next, Joe Murray's got Sports Hub headlines and what on earth is going on with the Bruins right now. That's an entirely separate question. It's all, I know. You okay with this?
But you were at the game.
Last night.
You were at the game.
I went the night before. Well, they scored 2 goals last night. That was good. The problem is they gave up 8 to the Hurricanes. So, yeah, got some early season problems there.
Bring back Clude.
You want Claude Julien? He's in St. Louis, right?
Clude.
All right, it's all leading to the Celtics and the Hornets here in Charlotte, as we like to say, doing baseball. First of 2 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The games play here.
Here's Nieto. He'll scramble in, feeds in the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Nieto a shot, and that tip denied by Olmark, who scrambled left to right. Jones with a reset. Feeds forward, takes the snap from Andrews, drops back, stands in, throws it back shoulder. Myers catches the 45 near side. Tackled by Sherman. Boy, they're going to work against the former All-Pro.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
Coming up short? We've got you covered. With Navigant Credit Union's overdraft privilege program, you can take charge of your finances with reduced fees. Just another perk of being an owner. Join Navigant Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, what's up? It's Owen. If you're a plumber, a pipe fitter, if you're in the piping trades, then you got to call my friends at Charles D. Sheehy. CDS is proud to work with the region's best life science, biotech, and pharma contractors to help them deliver their projects on time within budget. Make CDS your choice for pipe, valves, and fittings. Call them today.
Do you have a special needs child or an older adult in your home? The risk of them leaving the house unnoticed is real and terrifying, but you can protect your loved ones with Vivint Home Security. Right now, Vivint is offering a free doorbell camera with any new plan, plus free installation and low monthly monitoring plans. Call 800-953-6693. That's 800-953-6693. Monthly service agreement required for free installation.
Now at McDonald's, get a head start on your morning with any size iced coffee in any flavor for just $1.29. During breakfast hours only, price and participation may vary.
New England's largest ski and snowboard clearance sale is happening this Veterans Day weekend in Hanover. Stop by the Country Ski Expo for the best deals on your winter equipment and enjoy food trucks, a beer garden, live music, and free admission. Visit countryski.com for details.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app. Sports Hub headlines.
Patriots getting ready to travel to Tennessee on Sunday. The injury report is out. Drake May listed as questionable. He was at practice. He is trending towards being available on Sunday. No player listed as doubtful or out for the game. Some other NFL news. Lamar Jackson says he'll be ready to go this Sunday against the Browns. Jordan Love listed as questionable versus the Lions and the Seahawks. They'll be without DK Metcalf this Sunday. And the Bruins continue their road trip tomorrow in Philadelphia. They lost 8-2 yesterday in Carolina. They look to get back to their winning ways. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline Innocent Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandoilChange.com for 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Innocent Oil Change, now open in Weymouth, Canton, Bedford, and Natick. I'm Joe Murray, Grandy and Max. They'll take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Celtics Broadcast Network.
You can help an old lady get across the street, save somebody from choking when they're out to eat. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and then you just might save 3 people's lives and get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your good karma by the pint.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
This is Senator Jean Shaheen. When I was your governor, we repealed a dangerous and outdated law that made abortion a felony in New Hampshire. And since then, New Hampshire voters have fought to protect abortion rights and ensure personal health care decisions are made by women, not the government. But today, our freedoms are once again at risk. Republicans in Concord are pushing for a 6-week abortion ban. That's right, 6 weeks. And Kelly Ayotte is committed to defunding Planned Parenthood as governor. She already led the fight for a national abortion ban in the U.S. Senate. We cannot gamble with our freedoms. That's why I'm supporting Joyce Craig for governor. Joyce will take on the tough fights and defend our rights. I hope you'll join me in supporting Joyce Craig on November the 5th.
I'm Joyce Craig, running for governor. I approve this message.
Paid for by the New Hampshire Democratic Party. Raymond Buckley, Chair. 105 North State Street, Concord, NH 03301.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for just $1, and everyone is going, including you. Just a hunch. The iconic Frosty for $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Third-party delivery prices may be higher.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
I mean, I've done it. You know, from what I can tell you, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision. Had broken fingers. I still came back. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, when I see people saying he doesn't want to play. I've been way too much. I've done way too much, for this city, and putting myself at risk, for people to be saying that. So I do think it's bullshit. Like that dude, he's not here. Marcus, whatever his name is. I've done way too much for this city to be treated like this.
Well, Joel Embiid has finally had enough of the criticism of whether or not he wants to play or not. He, by the way, not a great look to come out on the day they announced he will not play. He and Paul George will both sit out again tomorrow night as the Sixers continue their struggle without them to start the year. But, I mean, Joel Embiid showing some fire. He's tired of the criticism.
I mean, you're in the wrong business if you think about your critics aren't going to talk about you if you don't play. That's just how it is. I mean, I don't care what the league says or how it is. That's just how it works. If you're in this league and you're making a bunch of money, people are going to be critical. So you can wear whatever you can, put your big boy pants on, man, because that's going to happen.
Well, that's what Wemby did last night, second night of a back-to-back. Remember, he got roasted by Chet Holmgren and OKC on the front end. He only took 5 shots in that game, but he bounced back last night against Utah.
Wemby sets a screen for Paul, who takes it right side. Off to Wemby, drives inside, knocked over the defender, and blocking foul called. Shot is good up the glass for Victor Wembanyama. That basket will count, and the foul zone, Drew Eubanks.
Spurs keep Utah winless. 106-88 is the final. Houston beat Dallas last night, 108-102. A lot of parity in the early season Western Conference. Another nice win for the Rockets. Luka had 29 in that game and a loss for Dallas. But the story right now seems to be in Milwaukee, where last night it went from bad to much worse.
He did! From the floor, the alley-oop to Santi Aldama for the reverse jam. How in the world did you make that pass, John Morant? Happy Halloween. Wow.
Charlotte, right?
Well played, Eric Hasseltine. First of all, if you missed it, John Morant was knocked down. He made that play sitting down. He threw up the lob to Santi Aldama. Another in a series of really ugly defensive moments for the Milwaukee Bucks. And, Damian Lillard, at this point, Max is starting to become a once-a-week player. Once a week, he looks like Damian Lillard. In the other two games, it's been pretty rough. Last night was one of the rough ones. And now the Bucks, 1-4. Their upcoming schedule is a home-and-home with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They get Utah in there. Then they go at New York, and then they host the Celtics.
Whew, man, these some tough ones coming up. They better put some of these in the bank before they get to the C's.
Giannis had 37 in that game for Milwaukee last night. In the 14 minutes he was off the floor, the Bucks were outscored by 23 points.
Can't do it without him. Can't do it with him.
Yeah, they haven't been able to do it no matter what. Obviously, the big game tonight, Orlando, Cleveland. Here's the other big news in the league today. Coming off the best game of his career, Paolo Banchero, torn oblique. He will be out 4 to 6 weeks for Orlando. Probably won't miss the Celtics game because Boston doesn't see Orlando until the game before Christmas. But that's a devastating blow for a team that looked like they could do some early damage in the East.
Well, you wanted that team really to go out and play well, and without their star player, who picks up the pace? Is it the Wagner brothers?
Sacramento is at Atlanta. Hawks will be in New Orleans Sunday, then host the Celtics in the back-to-back on Monday. Chicago becoming a fun team in the first 2 weeks of the season. Back-to-back 20-point comeback wins. They will be at Brooklyn. Indiana at New Orleans. What are the odds of this? The Pels now have 4 rotation players on the injured list, and none of them is named Zion.
That's interesting.
Pretty stunning all the way around. And OKC tries to stay undefeated. They will be at Portland tonight. Their defense has been absolutely ridiculous in the 4-game start. We've got the Celtics without Al Horford tonight and the Charlotte Hornets without Brandon Miller. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
What would you do if your online store converted 36% more shoppers? You could take 36% more vacation.
Another pina colada? Yes, please.
Open a new retail location with 36% more square feet.
Fantastic.
Hire 36% more help.
You're hired and you're hired.
Shopify has the world's best converting checkout, up to 36% better than other e-commerce platforms. What you do with those extra sales is up to you. Switch to Shopify today at shopify.com/streaming and get a $1 trial. Shopify.com/streaming.
You can help an old lady get across the street, save somebody from choking when they're out to eat. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and then you just might save 3 people's lives and get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your good karma by the pint.
Coming up short? We've got you covered. With Navigant Credit Union's overdraft privilege program, you can take charge of your finances with reduced fees. Just another perk of being an owner. Join Navigant Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Jason Tatum plays here.
Zip the entry to Smart. No look, bounce pass to the cutter. Jason Tatum, who lays it up and in with the right hand. And the Celtics are dancing right now. They are Brogdon across half court. Nets fans headed for the exit. Tatum, pull-up 3. Good night. You know what MVPs do? They still got 29 in the Tatum to the right. Pulls up on LeBron. They're isolated. Right side of the floor. Tatum spins on the baseline. Turns. Fade. Got it!
This is the home of the Celtics. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Hey, it's Felger here for Catches Law, the official law firm of the New England Patriots. Have you suffered a personal injury caused by the negligence, recklessness, or carelessness of another? Whatever the cause of your injury, Catches Law has the knowledge, skills, and are ready to represent you. Go to catcheslaw.com to schedule your free consultation today.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston's home for sports is 95, the Sports Hub, a Beasley Media Group station.
right, Coach's Interview brought to you by Star Market. Check out the Star Market app and earn rewards and save on your groceries and gas with the Star Market for you. Download the Star Market app today. Here is Sean Grandy with Coach Missoula.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. This is what I was wondering. Is there a line in a game? Is there a moment? Is there a point of no return? Famously, last year in Milwaukee, you sat everybody at halftime because that game wasn't coming back. The other night, it felt like it was like kept being right on the line. I couldn't decide, is this over or is it not? Is everything just individual feel? Are there any metrics in your head about when a game is done?
No metrics. Last game felt like the Philadelphia game at Philadelphia when we were in the exact same situation. We cut it to 3 points and missed, but we came back from 13 with like 2 minutes to go, and so I had that type of feeling to where it was like it's just right there. It's a play or two here, and then we started chipping away, making plays, and so that last game was great because I think it's the epitome of a season. You don't get off to a great start, kind of in a low, and then you get yourself out of the low, and then once you get yourself out of the low, you kind of come up a little short. And so I thought it was really good for us. It's two things. You focus on how we have to get off to better starts, have to play better at certain times, but then you also see even what we're capable of at when your backs are against the wall. So I thought it was a good learning point for us, for our guys.
And people say, man, and you stuck with those guys that help. Of all the things that are difficult about your job, that doesn't strike me as one of them. Is that, hey, the guys that are playing well, why don't we stick with that?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
When you go into this situation, first back-to-back, there'll be another one coming up, I think in about a week and a half. How much of what's going to happen and what we're going to see minute-wise here is sort of decided upon, discussed, and scripted ahead of time?
You try to, because you obviously want to have a game plan. You want to figure out over the course of 2 games, putting your guys in the best possible position. But at the same time, it really just kind of depends on how the game's going. But for me, these are the moments where you rely on your bench. This is where the Peyton, Sams, Luke's, Nemi, X, Jordan. This is where those guys, you grow them for later in the season. And so it's really important, and I feel really comfortable about those guys. And as we saw last year, these guys, those are the guys that win you 8 to 10 games a year.
Yeah.
And so you have to do both. You have to balance out the 2 games. You got to develop your guys and make sure they're ready to go.
How much of it is, hey, I got a left-handed pitcher, and this is a lineup with a lot of left-handed hitters, versus how much are you looking at the matchups versus what you want to, how many minutes you want your guys to play?
So I think for the bench guys, it's the matchups. The starters, they'll play, for the most part, our guys are, they're in great shape. They do a great job of taking care of themselves. They'll play their minutes. But for the bench guys, it's like you're saying, bring a pitcher out of the bullpen. It's a lefty versus a righty. Who gives us the best chance to win this minutes when Melo's on the floor, when Melo's not on the floor, all those if-then scenarios. How can you win those?
Charles was here for a year. Will Hardy, you're with for a year. Ime, you're with for a year. But in coaching years, it has to be like dog years. Those years are high intensity, uphill, both ways, intense time you spend with a guy like that. Did you know right away when Charles was here that he wasn't going to be here that long?
That was the plan. I kind of told him that, I hope you're not here for a long time. I said it to all our guys. You hopefully you empower enough and we're successful enough to where everybody gets to the place that they want to be. And so it was kind of an understanding that he was close. And, I think coming here, we helped him, but he helped us. And it was mutual, and it was great that we had him. He's young, but he has a lot in basketball years. He's got a lot of perspective, a lot of experience. Being in Atlanta, being in Milwaukee, and so I was really grateful to have just his wisdom and his experience.
Wisdom and experience is interesting because we use the expression coaching trade because we can't come up with a better one, but when you think of adding someone to your staff, you are bringing the lifetime of knowledge that they have acquired from everybody they have been with before.
Yeah, so you're not just bringing Charles, you're bringing Bud, you're bringing the players, you're bringing Milwaukee, you're bringing Atlanta, you're bringing the DNA of kind of what has molded this person into the way he is, and you can just take so much from that. So I think that's really important.
Is it a hard thing to glean in someone how much they've taken from somebody else? Not everyone's going to have the same brain. Not everyone is going to absorb everything. Can you almost tell right away that this is someone who has studied and learned from someone else and is open to all the ideas?
Yeah, no question. I think you can listen to somebody and work with them. And, I think it's just more influence. This person was influenced by this. And especially you see that more in the younger coaches. They've been influenced by an organization or a coach or a team. And credit to everybody that we've had here has been really open-minded. I think it's important to understand everyone, but then at the same time be open-minded to what we could do together. because the environment's changed, the roster's changed, the opportunity has changed. But so every one of our staff members has great open-mindedness, but they also have things, there's non-negotiables that they truly believe that they think are important for us, and I think that's how you have to have it.
All right, Hornets have been fun early, but we'll talk about them tomorrow because we get to do a sequel. In the meantime, we got game number 1. Celtics and Hornets is next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You can live out your MasterChef dreams when you find a professional on Angie to tackle your dream kitchen remodel. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
You can help an old lady get across the street, save somebody from choking when they're out to eat. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and you just might save 3 people's lives and get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your good karma by the pint.
The games play here.
Here's Nieto. He'll scramble in, feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Nieto a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right. Jones with a reset. Leads forward, takes the snap from Andrews. Drops back, stands in, throws it back shoulder. Myers catches the 45 near side. Tackled by Sherman. Boy, they're going to work against the former All-Pro.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
Thumbtack presents the ins and outs of caring for your home. Out: uncertainty, self-doubt, stressing about not knowing where to start. In: plans and guides that make it easy to get home projects done. Out: word art. Sorry, live, laugh lovers. In: knowing what to do, when to do it, and who to hire. Start caring for your home with confidence. Download Thumbtack today.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
4 games, 4 wins as the Celtics took the floor of the Fieldhouse Wednesday night. It was a night nothing went right until everything did. A 22-point deficit with 8.5 to go, erased on an overtime stage until the champs finally ran out of gas.
Siakam trying to get free from Jaylen Brown, set the screen on White. Halliburton finds Siakam straight away, launches, 3 in the air, got it! Siakam got the clean look.
The furious comeback falling short. The Celtics now join the ranks of the mortals, where the Charlotte Hornets have pretty much lived the 20 years they have rejoined the league. But Charles Lee steps off the duck boat and into the head coaching job, and LaMelo Ball looks ready to take his next step. It's a weekend for the NBA Kings in the Queen City. 1st and 2, Celtics and Hornets in Charlotte. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Amica Insurance, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, Bosch Tools, and by Town Fair Tire.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Brex, Corona, your New England Honda dealers. And by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At Spectrum Centers, uptown Charlotte, North Carolina, where the Celtics have had some memorable nights over the last couple of years. We had Jason Tatum's 50-point game a couple of years ago. Had some big leads lost, including the Celtics losing that game early last year on the second night of the back-to-back. The starting lineups are brought to you by Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Still no Brandon Miller. Seth Curry, the veteran, will join LaMelo Ball in the backcourt. Josh Green, who's the only one who shot threes well for the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals, moves into the starting lineup at the small forward spot with Miles Bridges and Nick Richards up front. The Charlotte bench has been the story in their first couple of games, including their win here over Toronto the other night. The Celtics playing tonight on the front end of the back-to-back without Al Horford will sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Drew Holiday, UCLA.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Luke Cornett from Vanderbilt University.
All right, we saw it a lot during the preseason. How are the Celtics different with Luke Cornett versus Al Horford in the starting lineup?
Well, you know what Luke does? Luke is a guy who's going to, one thing he's doing, he's going to get and he's going to battle and he's not going to take any shots. But what he really likes to do is get into a situation and become a passer and more facilitator, setting the pick and run the floor.
The Ford F-150 first quarter is presented by Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup and #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Eric Karakowitz of Salem, New Hampshire. The Boston is up by 15 at any point in the first quarter. Eric will win the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Deck. Enter the contest at 985thesportshub.com. Nothing like coming home for Cedric Maxwell, especially when you get an extended stay here. Celtics will get 3 days here in Charlotte.
City, man, weather was beautiful. The day turned a little gray, but man, uptown Charlotte is alive, and they got football, baseball, all kinds of stuff going on right now.
Same uniforms tonight and tomorrow. Charlotte in the road teal uniforms, the old school pinstripe jerseys with white letters and numbers. They'll go left to right. Celtics will wear the alternate blacks for the final 3 games of the road trip. Green letters and numbers. They will go right to left. Luke Cornett will jump it against Nick Richards. And on a Friday night in the aforementioned Queen City, we are underway. It's one back into the hands of Derek White. He hands to Jaylen Brown. And away we go. Celtics coming off their first loss. Jaylen Brown bounce pass, first touch for Jason Tatum, who's had some big games in this building. He zips an entry to the cutter. It was Jaylen Brown. Jaylen against Bridges, steps back to the dotted line. That fall away is good. You can't defend it. You just hope it doesn't go in.
Impossible. They wanted to get Jaylen off early, and that was a designated play, trying to get him the basketball.
He had the slow start and slow middle and slow finish in Indiana on Wednesday night. LaMelo Ball, a jump pass for Josh Green. He'll hand to Bridges. That lefty 3 from the wing is good. Charles Lee plays some Missoula ball. It'll be a lot of 3-pointers. They are 4th in the NBA in 3-pointers attempted. Tatum, little drop step, baseline extended. He steps back off the wrong foot. No good over Josh Green. Long rebound. Tatum got a piece of it. Deflected to Jaylen Brown. Returns to Tatum. Attacks, elevates, and scores off the window.
Boy, the strength that he showed then, going through the body of a 7-footer. Hitting him with the body, but still had enough to get that ball up on the rim.
LaMelo moves to his left. Jumps into a 3. Got it.
That's his move. He wants to go left and then just swing out.
Shooting over 40% from 3 in the early going. Jaylen Brown drives, they double on him. Kick out Derek White, left-hand dribble drive, push to the left corner. Jaylen kick out to Holiday against Curry. Holiday spins to his right, leans into the contact, runs it up and in. Tying the game at 6. Minute and a half gone by here in Charlotte. Miles Bridges, outrageously talented young player in this league, and obviously has run into his troubles off the court. Bridges push pass for Josh Green. Return to LaMelo. It's a deep 3 for the left side. Way off. Tatum has the rebound. Knocked away out of bounds by Green.
Green is getting up, and what he's trying to do is trying to hit Tatum on every one of these plays. Hit him with the body, kind of knocking him around. And look at Green now. He's already up on Tatum, trying not to let him get the basketball.
Derek White will bring it across half court. Throws the shoulder into LaMelo Ball. Now picked up on Green on the switch. He returns it. They got Tatum against LaMelo. Double team comes immediately. White swings to the open man. It's Jaylen Brown. 3 no good. Back iron. And the rebound for Josh Green. Anything to get the ball away from Tatum. Bridges coming downhill. Jaylen trying to hold his ground. And they'll call the foul.
Think about Bridges. He's a load, man. He gets you in. He just shifts through with a big body of his. He's just trying to squeeze in and make a couple plays.
A great situation here for Charles Lee. He has a couple of really exciting young stars. No expectations whatsoever. Doing some Charlotte conversations here the last day or two. You realize the difference is Bridges drives baseline, reverses it up and in, scored on the foul on the backpedaling Drew Holiday.
Man, went
exactly
right.
What you were saying.
Went right through his body, man. Strong player, get towards the hole. Now, he was about to make a max deal before everything kind of went bad. Had a situation with his girlfriend, wife, and they took that contract away, came back for a smaller one. Now he's trying to see if he can get back in that money ball area.
3-point play for Bridges. He's got 6 early. The Celtics trail 9-6. Derek White with LaMelo Ball on him. Back it out on the wing. Tatum trying to get free from Josh Green. He does. That's where the ball goes. Tatum attacks it, lays it up and in. He took a second to get the extra roll around the window, but Tatum cuts it to 1. 9-8 Charlotte here in minute number 3. LaMelo looking for an opening. Cornette comes out to slow him down. LaMelo Ball moves into the corner. Curry lines up the three and hits it.
Why are the Celtics doing that much double teaming against a team like this?
And leaving one of the all-time leading three-point shooters in NBA history, Seth Curry, open in the corner. Charlotte 3 of 4 from distance, and the Celtics trail by 4. Illegal defense. Jason Tatum will shoot the technical.
I don't know what they told Green, but whatever he put in his Wheaties today, man, he is riding Tatum every time Tatum catches the basketball.
Free throw's good, cuts the deficit to 3, 12-9. I gotta say, a little disappointed that the building is not full for the Celtics. Obviously, the only visit here this year will be these 2 games.
Wait for a while. Charlotte traffic is...
Yeah, it could be something, but just with the way it's filled in now, it doesn't look like there's a few empty seats. It looks like there's a lot of empty seats up behind the baskets and the balconies.
I-77, I-85. It'll slow you down.
Tatum looks we're going to side out of bounds into Jalen. He's got a good look at a 3, but he up-fakes instead. Drives past Bridges, elevates, and got blocked at the rim by Richards.
Whoa.
Miles Bridges racing the other way, finds the trailer. Richards attacks Cornette, scoops it up, no good. That's good defense by Cornette. Took Richards out of his rhythm into a shot he didn't want to take.
Yeah, that's not Richards' shot.
Tatum against Josh Green. Switches to the left hand at the free throw line. Tatum turns, ducks under the shoulder, runs it off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound. And it's eventually Richards that hands it to Miles Bridges.
Green is just trying to stay close right now to Tatum.
And Tatum is trying to deliberately go at him. Send a message. LaMelo Ball down the middle of the floor. Scoop pass. Tatum anticipated it, knocked away. Cornette outlets to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown runs into Josh Green. They'll call that foul. Celtics with the ball down 3.
Josh Green is trying to use these fouls of his. He's going to use them sparingly. And watch what he does. He goes right back and tries to go at Tatum again, keep him away from the basketball.
I really like the addition. You're adding a young player in Josh Green who's 23. He's had a lot of experience with Dallas now, particularly in the playoff run last year and in the finals. The best addition is yet to come because he'll be their 6th guy off the bench. Tatum to the left side. Jaylen Brown, his 3. Rims out. Offensive rebound. Luke Cornette, he's piling those up early. Kicked it. Tatum steps into a deep 3. Barely hits the front iron. Rebound LaMelo Ball.
Why didn't Luke just take that ball back up? He's right under the rim. Side step.
It's a hard screen from Richards. A little stutter step. Trying to lob it to Richards. Knocked away by Cornette. Playing free safety. Tatum up the middle of the floor. His scoop pass for Drew Holiday. Shakes off Josh Green and then sticks the 3.
Ooh, that was nice. Set him up nicely. Little pump fake.
Not getting a lot of attention early, but Drew Holiday is shooting the 3 very well. Over 55% now in the early going. We're tied at 12. LaMelo Ball down the right side, goes off the glass and gets the bounce.
Boy, that kid stays healthy, man. He can create some problems for you.
5 points, a rebound, and an assist early for LaMelo Ball. 14-12, Charlotte by 2.
Mouse in the house.
Jaylen Brown against the veteran Seth Curry. Pulls his way into the paint. Here's the step back. Same shot for the dotted line. This one too strong. Another back tap of an offensive rebound by Cornette. Jaylen's allowed to go get it in the backcourt. 10 on the shot clock. Jaylen, head of steam, goes around Seth Curry, lost the ball, has it back under the basket, throws it back out, deflected. Great reaction by LaMelo Ball to pick off that pass. LaMelo attacking Derek White, floats it up wildly, no good, but he'll get the foul call on Derek White, and LaMelo Ball will get free throws.
Got where he wanted to go then. This time just kind of skimmed through, and I love it when I see a guy defensively, and he said something on WFNZ, the flagship station here. He said, I'm going to play a little defense this year. Duh.
Averaging 26.6 rebounds and 8 assists a game against the Celtics in 8 career games. During the Ime Udoka year, he had a great game in Boston. It was one of the last games that the Celtics basically lost before they took off in the second half of that season on their way to the finals as LaMelo gets the first free throw.
Thing I got today was the public address guy here, Big Pat, died this year. And I got this pin that they gave me with Pat with the shades on. Great tribute to a really nice guy. He will be missed here.
It's hard to believe that they have been back for 20 years.
Well,
that's the second incarnation of the franchise.
Well, possibility you and I could have been here. A lot of people in on that.
These conversations happen.
Went for Bob Johnson coming in to rock
the dude who literally named the team after himself, the Bobcats, Bob's Cats. 16-12 out to LaMelo Ball. Free throws. Derek White steps to his right. 3 in the air. Swish.
That was a great pick then set by Luke to get him open.
Derek White knocks down the open three. 16-15, Charlotte by one. LaMelo Ball, right side of the floor, leans in from the mid-block. On the move, no good. Rebound, Drew Holiday's got it. He's on the move. Up the right side of the floor, Cody Martin in for the first time. Holiday going to pull up, shoot a three, and hit it. Boy, he is locked in right now.
Man, hit that one in transition. Whoa.
The other way, LaMelo Ball fires quickly. It's no good. And the rebound for Derek White. Celtics very quickly have a 2-point lead on the ball. Derek White, offensive end. They don't challenge, so he takes the three. It comes up short, and Bridges gets back for the rebound. Drew Holiday is now 13 of 22 from three to begin the year, and Charles Lee calls timeout, screaming for one as soon as Bridges gets across half court. 6:16 to go, opening quarter at Spectrum Center. Boston 18, Charlotte 16 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mix up your cat's mealtime with the Meow Mix playlist. Meow Mix has epic soundtracks for cats to jam out to, great eats, and tasty beats. The perfect mix of delicious flavors to help you connect with your cat and make them say, meow. Meow Mix Original Choice Cat Food. The only one cats ask for by name. To learn more, visit meowmix.com/remix.
Coming up short? We've got you covered. With Navigant Credit Union's overdraft privilege program, you can take charge of your finances with reduced fees. Just another perk of being an owner. Join Navigant Credit Union today, federally insured by NCUA.
You can help an old lady get across the street, save somebody from choking when they're out to eat. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and then you just might save 3 people's lives. Get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your Good Karma by the pint.
Felger here for Catches Law, the official law firm of the New England Patriots. Have you suffered a personal injury caused by the negligence, recklessness, or carelessness of another? Whatever the cause of your injury, Catches Law has the knowledge, skills, and are ready to represent you. Go to catcheslaw.com to schedule your free consultation today.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Randy Max back at the NBA Insurance broadcast booth. Celtics by 2, 18-16 midway through the first quarter. NBA Cup right around the corner. There are tickets available for the NBA Cup home games, where they'll have the special floor at the Garden on November 12th against Atlanta, November 19th against Cleveland.
You going to the tables this year? Vegas?
Do you think we're going to Vegas this year?
Yeah.
Schedule is not quite as difficult as it was last year, just on paper, for whatever that's worth.
So are you going to the tables?
I'll sit with you at a table if you want.
No, I actually want to see you roll. In matter of fact, for your first spin or whatever you do, I'm going to pay for it just to see, how big your eyes get.
Well, it's funny. Once upon a time, we couldn't get anywhere. You didn't want to go anywhere near the sports books because I was talking about this the other day, how gambling was such a verboten third rail issue in the NBA.
The NBA used to tell you.
And now, man, things have completely turned around. As they could for this young man, Trey Mann, who checks in for Charlotte. You want a long shot for Sixth Man of the Year? Trey Mann would be a good choice. Think about another one of the guys that OKC had, right? They could have had all this talent. Here's Trey Mann driving down the middle of the floor, finds Richards diving in. Richards gets fouled, and he will shoot free throws. Trey Mann, who is, as the kids like to say, a bucket. He had a big game against the Celtics at OKC a couple of years ago. Now it's to get Gordon Hayward, the veteran, presence. They had to give up Trey Mann. What OKC is doing defensively right now is frightening. They are 23rd in the NBA in offense, and yet they are 4-0 with all 4 wins by double figures because their defense has been so ridiculously good.
But good buddy Grant Williams is in the game.
And this little troika here of troika, it's a fun word. So Grant Williams, Trey Mann, and Cody Martin. That was the reason that they won the game here against Toronto the other night. 1 of 2 free throws for Richards. 18-17, Boston by 1. Peyton Pritchard in for the first time for the Celtics, playing with Tatum, Holiday, Cornette, and Jaylen Brown. Holiday to his right behind the Cornette screen to the free throw line. Leans in on Trey Mann, 12 feet, comes up short. Another offensive rebound for Luke Cornette. Kick out, Jaylen Brown, head of steam, lobs it back to Cornette for the two-hand slam.
That's a great little play. The give and go up top, not quite like cookies and cream, but.
Trey Mann into the front court. Peyton Pritchard down at his defensive stance. Here's the first touch for Grant Williams. His plus-minus net rating advanced numbers are very, very good through the first 4 games of the year. Cody Martin attacks, floats it up high, and Richards can't finish the alley-oop, slipped right out of his hand. Tatum lead on the right side for Peyton Pritchard. Drop back for Tatum. He is wide open for a trail 3, and that's money.
That's a nice little play then. This time a delayed break. Peyton under control, able to stop on the dime and then catch his man in stride, knocking down the shot wide open.
Tatum went over 12,000 career points late Wednesday night at Indiana. He's got 8 in the first quarter tonight. Boston by 6, 23-17 after falling behind by 4. Trey Mann dribbles behind the screen, takes the straightaway 3, no good. Drew Holiday snatches the rebound. Outlet fielded on a hop by Tatum, flies in for the 2-hand slam. He's in double figures, and the Celtics have turned this thing around quickly. A 13-1 run. 25-17.
Celtic fans are sure in this building.
They've been in every building. Martin, quick 3 left side, no good. Flat rebound, pulled down by Tatum. He got bumped by Richards, no call. Outlet for Jaylen Brown up the right side. Curry down at his defensive stance, no chance to stop Jaylen. Drives right through him and lays it in with the left hand. Timeout, Charles Lee. And Seth Curry had to see Jaylen Brown coming, and he must have looked like a freight train.
One that went by him so fast he didn't hear nothing but
15-1.
See what I did there?
That was good, but that's not the sound of freight train. I thought you were going to make the horn like the.
You don't know what it's like when it hits you. All you hear is.
I grew up on the subway. 4:20 to go, first quarter at Spectrum Center. Boston 27, Charlotte 17 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You can help an old lady get across the street, save somebody from choking when they're out to eat. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and then you just might save 3 people's lives and get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your good karma by the pint.
Auto, home, and life insurance. So you can count on Amica to show up for you like you show up for the Celtics. Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
With the Shawzer Star Market Deals and Delivery app, you'll earn points on every purchase. And now there are even more ways to easily redeem your points for rewards. Members enjoy personalized deals and can save up to 20% weekly. Earn gas discounts of up to $1 a gallon at participating stations. And can easily opt in to redeem points for automatic cash off at checkout. Just set it and forget it. All with the Shawzer Star Market Deals and Delivery app. Become a member for free when you download today.
Hey students, get an easy A with Clinton Savings Bank's Get Real checking account for ages 16 to 25. It comes with access to over 55,000 surcharge-free all-point ATMs and has mobile banking with remote deposit. So it doesn't matter if you're in your hometown or away at school. You can do your banking anywhere right from your phone. You can also set up text notifications and add your debit card to your mobile wallet for an easier checkout. If you're over 18, you can even open an account online at clintonsavings.com. Clinton Savings Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5, thesportshub.com.
A few minutes of reality for the Charlotte Hornets as Celtics go on a 15-1 run to take an early double-digit lead. 27-17, might have a contest winner, Max. This lead gets to 15. 4:08 to go in the first quarter. Cody Martin. Shut off by Peyton Pritchard. Out it comes to Grant Williams. He squares, takes a deep 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound in and out of the hands, but eventually thrown away. And here come the Celtics the other way. Tatum will back it up against Cody Martin. Tatum dribbling between his legs, steps to his right, takes the 3, no good. Back iron. And the rebound for Trey Mann.
To me, is your word a bit of a force there.
He talked about it. He said he forced a bunch in Indiana. Mann switches hands on the dribble, dribbles around Hauser, throws back out to Grant Williams. Grant throws to the far corner where Trey Mann is waiting for 3.
Good find there by Grant. And sometimes when you play with a combo guy, you just come out and you play that much better. Whoa.
Quick 3 the other way. Pritchard no good. Kata sneaks in on the inside, has the rebound over Diabate. Steps to the dotted line, turns and travels. You better believe he did.
Man, dudes go
trying to
straight
play
back
small
up to that
here.
basketball.
Grant Williams and Diabate at the 4 and 5. And Kata just dwarfs them both. Inbound, Diabate going to hand back to Cody Martin. Drew Holiday picks him up. Holiday, Cada, Tatum, Hauser, Pritchard, 5 on the floor for the Celtics. Cody Martin turns inside the dotted line, elevates, pushes it up in traffic, no good. Offensive rebound, Diabate drops it.
Shot clock didn't go.
Finds Grant Williams in the corner. Shot clock is 5. Grant steps to his left. Off balance, 3, no good. Rebound, snatched down in traffic. Salon comes up with the offensive rebound and finds Diabate for the layup. 27-22. Dijon Salon playing a lot in the early going. 19-year-old rookie, though their lottery pick this year. What a year for France. Rissochet, Alex Sarr, and Salon taking among the first 6 picks.
You're going to make some moves, and you're trying to get guys who are athletic and who can fit the bill of guarding multiple defenders and score the basketball. The thing that he does not have in his arsenal, just watching him, he's not a three-point threat.
Celtics saw Alex Sarr early in the season in Washington. We're going to see Dijon Salon here the next 2 nights as Pritchard off the side of the bounce. Quick catch and shoot 3, bounces out. Cada inside out position, but he can't get the rebound. Trey Mann comes out of the pack with it. Boston lead is down to 5. And we're going to see Rissochet Monday night in Atlanta, the #1 pick in the draft. Had an interesting quote. He said, in France, I was a super athletic dude. Here I'm just a dude. Trey Mann bumping into Pritchard, lost the ball, has it back, push pass for Grant Williams, slot drive left side on Derek White, throws out to the corner. This time waiting is Cody Martin. Contested 3 is no good. Good contest by Tatum. Rebound goes out of bounds. Off of Charlotte, but they're calling a loose ball foul on Neemias Queta.
Queta having a little bit more difficulty right now, staying with those smaller guys. 15 fouls, so a couple of free throws for
Ashley Mordeich is the official that made that call. You always talk about that commercial about the official at home. First free throw bounces out from Diabate, who, how can that official take all that abuse? And it turns out he's got his wife that's just yelling at him all the time. Her husband is also an official. So I wonder if that must, something they can commiserate. I wonder if they yell at each other.
Bad chicken. Flag on that potato salad.
Diabate gets the free throw. 1 of 2, so 6 straight for Charlotte out of the timeout. And as we approach 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter, announcement should come right now. Celtics lead is down to 4, 27-23. Derek White through the logo, moves to Tatum deep on the right side. His old buddy Grant Williams comes to check him. Cross court, Derek White turns the corner, creeps in on the right side, floats it for the mid block, up and good.
I like that play. Cada set a good pick. He gives him some separation.
5 for Derek White, 29-23, Boston by 6. Hauser slides his feet in front of LaMelo Ball. Now gets picked up by Diabate. Ball moved right side. Salon, deep 3, no good. And the rebound, Hauser deflects it out to himself, and he starts the break. Hauser shuttles ahead to Pritchard, who fires quickly, comes up short of the 3. Offensive rebound, tapped in by Cada.
Nobody boxed the big fella out, and you said, look on the floor out there. He looks like a giant because he's so much bigger than all the other defenders.
He's looked so confident these last 2 games. LaMelo Ball leans into a floater 3. That was awkward the way he released that shot. Tatum grabs the rebound. 31-23. Derek White, he's going to release quickly, but his 3 is no good. Rebound, Hauser back taps. Pritchard, kick out. Tatum settles into another. Catch up 3, and it's good. See the play is turned around. Greet back in slowly from half court and slide right into a 3.
Sam Hauser keeping that basketball alive again.
Celtics up by 11. 34-23. Trey Mann.
Good job.
Hounded by Pritchard. Mann turns the corner, gets around Pritchard, elevates, scoops it up, no good. Help from Cada. Rebound punched around and then knocked away from Tatum by Grant Williams. Shot clock, though, did not reset. I don't know if they saw it. They didn't, and Grant didn't get it away in time. He saw it too late. That first shot obviously never hit the rim. Now the Celtics have a 2-for-1, already leading by 11.
Team a little confused out there as they're running up and down the floor.
Wouldn't you say the Pistons looked really good in the game that we did there last Saturday?
That's some bad news when you do that.
They are down 26 in the first quarter to the Knicks. Hauser, right corner 3 is good.
It's always some bad news when you say, didn't somebody do this?
Yes, didn't it go this way back then? 6-3 for the Celtics in the first quarter. Boston by 14. They've run off 10 straight here. And some suspense here in our fourth contest. Are the Celtics going to have a 15-point lead in the first quarter?
Step back.
LaMelo Ball against Cada. Puts it to the floor instead. Running floater. No good. It's an air ball, but an offensive rebound put back. He missed the shot so badly that Diabate was able to get to it and put it back. So it's a 12-point game. Celtics would need a 3 to win the contest. Instead, Tatum going to drive, step back, jump into Grant Williams. He misses the 3, but he's going to get 3 free throws with 0.5 of a second remaining in the quarter.
Who is this lucky person right now?
Well,
Who
don't
is
say
this
that before
lucky
Tatum goes to the
person?
line.
Well, just the fact you got an opportunity. And that person right now is holding their breath thinking like, okay, come on, Tatum. Oh, you got his three. Oh, God, Celtic fans, come on, cut it out.
Eric Karolekowicz from Salem, New Hampshire watches Tatum make the first free throw. 2 more will give the Celtics a 40-point first quarter and the 15-point lead.
Tatum said, calm it down.
The chant is "Let's go Celtics" from the thousands of Celtic fans wearing green tonight. And they're trying to get shouted down on the other end of the floor. Tatum gets the second free throw. See, we can have gambling suspense.
Can it happen?
Oh, the drama.
Oh, my goodness.
Hope Eric's in Salem, New Hampshire right now.
Oh. Look who's in center
Hope he
field.
pulled over to the side of the road. One more free throw for Tatum. It's in the air. Got it. 15-point lead. LaMelo Ball has the ball go out of bounds off his fingertips. That's how the first quarter will come to an end. The Celtics end up closing it. How about this? A 28-9 run to finish it. They're up by 15 at the end of one. Boston 40, Charlotte 25 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You can help an old lady get across the street, save somebody from choking when they're out to eat. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and then you just might save 3 people's lives and get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your good karma by the pint.
Select NBA player props. First time, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Every point counts with the DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code SportsHub. That's code SportsHub for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings, the crown is yours. And Hope is here if you feel you have a gambling problem. Call 800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. 21 plus. Play it smart from the start with GameSenseMA.com. Massachusetts only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/bball.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 15, which means we have another winner in the Ford F-150 first quarter contest. Eric Gay from Salem, New Hampshire has won the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Deck courtesy of your New England Ford dealers, and it was done with some drama as the Celtics closed on a 22-8 run.
How lucky did he get?
But it was Grant, right? They committed the foul.
Yeah.
And it gave Jason Tatum 3 free throws in the final second of the first quarter to do it. Second quarter begins. Celtics with Brown, White, Pritchard, Hauser, and Keita on the floor. Josh Green back for Charlotte. Richards, LaMelo Ball, Grant Williams, and the veteran. Seth Curry leans in for the right elbow, and his jumper is good. That son of a gun shoots the second he walked into this league.
His father looking at him, Dale Curry, right beside us.
Well, his father-in-law is having a bit of a struggle right now.
Whoa.
Jaylen Brown for Keita. And back to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen steps to his right. His three going to come up short. He's been all over the place here, shooting the ball. Rebound, great save by LaMelo Ball into the hands of Seth Curry. Seth, offensive end against Sam Hauser. Drop back to LaMelo. Deep three. On line, but a little bit short. Hauser has a rebound. Knocked away by Grant Williams. Giving Seth Curry a clean look at a three, and he knocks it down. So 5 quick ones for Charlotte out of the quarter break, and the Boston lead is down to 10, 40-30.
Well, I talked about that, not giving up second chance opportunities.
Pritchard uses the Keita screen to step to his right, and he missed a three, and Pritchard is cold here at the start. 7 minutes, he's taken 4 threes and missed all of them. He entered the night just 1 3 behind the leader in the NBA, Buddy Hield. LaMelo Ball, stop and start, gets the free throw line. There's that running one-hander again, and it's good. 7 straight for Charlotte. Tatum leaves the game, and like Giannis last night for Milwaukee, or whenever Jokic leaves the floor for Denver, 40-32, Boston by 8. Jaylen Brown throws the shoulder into Curry. He is on the Curry hunt, and he draws the foul. And Jaylen will get free throws, and they're leaving Seth Curry all alone, and they cannot do that.
Well, you can. It's not going to happen. It's not going to look right.
Seth Curry, of course, married
Callie Rivers, daughter of Doc Rivers, creating this strange family, strange NBA family. The Rivers and the Currys. And then, of course, Seth Curry played for Doc in Philadelphia, and he traded him.
Well, even a stranger thing we think about. Think about the Currys, you know, what they did. It's kind of the older Currys, and marriage wasn't too good. And I'm your friend if you're my friend. And that marriage, well, the people they talk to later on, it's kind of crazy.
Is this some Charlotte gossip?
No. This is all over. Everybody knows this is Sean.
Free throw is good for Jaylen Brown. He's been getting to the line a lot, and that is an awful good sign. 7.5 free throw attempts a game for Jaylen Brown at the start of the year. 42-32, Boston by 10. 10-13 to go first half. LaMelo Ball, left-hand dribble inside the free throw line, attacks, scoops it up and in, palming it with his left hand. Derek White about a half-inch away from knocking it off his fingertips. Jaylen Brown the other way. Hauser drives baseline, spins and tosses out towards Derek White. White, he will spin. Complete 360 at the free throw line, floats it up and in.
That's a tough shot. I mean, he was going away from the rim, leaning to the side.
Derek White's got 7. Boston by 10. LaMelo Ball, quick three, got it. 14 points for LaMelo Ball here in the first half. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Tatum leaves the floor, and the defense gets a little bit shaky. 9:45 to go first half at Spectrum Center. Boston 44, Charlotte 37 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The games play here.
Right Pasternak steers it to the left corner. Krejci's got it. Right circle, Pasternak fires, he scores! David Pasternak! Jones under center, a give to Stevenson, runs it through the right side. Go! Bounces outside 20, goodbye, to the 10, to the 5, end zone bound! Patriots take the lead! Touchdown, New England!
Bang, bang, 2!
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
Want to help bring Massachusetts into the national college football conversation? Discover the Midnight Ride Collective, the NIL collective created by UMass alums for UMass alums and for football fans throughout New England. The Midnight Ride Collective was created to support UMass athletes by facilitating NIL opportunities and to create an avenue where fans and businesses alike can help foster a successful Minuteman football program. Learn more and join the ride today at MidnightRideNIL.com. That's MidnightRideNIL.com. Yeah, buddy.
It's a bigger issue than you think. When studied, nearly 40% of men were found to have a testosterone deficiency. Levels begin to decline at age 30, and symptoms can be as vague as a lack of motivation. But testosterone replacement can help regain that lost edge. There are plenty of clinics providing such services that are good enough. But what if you're someone that's never been satisfied with good enough? My name is Bridget, and I'm one of those people. I founded Wellesley Testosterone on the idea that we can do better. All of our plans are individualized, and we measure progress with objective means. If you strive for greatness, so do we. Book a consult today at WellesleyTestosterone.com.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Ready to max the Amica Insurance broadcast booth at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. 12-4 start to the second quarter for Charles Lee Charlotte Hornets. And the Boston lead is down to 7, 44-37 with 9:45 to go in the first half.
Oh, Hornets putting a little pressure on him with the outside shot. Melo Ball has been... people have been talking about him, the way he's played defense, and it just was so hurt up last couple of years.
Charles Lee joking about how he sent a couple of FaceTimes that didn't get answered. His old friends came to town. He and obviously Drew Holiday go back even farther, winning that championship in Milwaukee. Jaylen Brown turns the corner on Grant Williams. Pump fake. Grant runs right into the back of Jaylen. Knocks him down pretty hard.
Knew what was coming. Couldn't stop himself. Got him up in the air. Got him in the popcorn popper.
Interesting Boston legacy. Grant Williams leaves. Nothing but success really on the court. Remember, he went from a guy who missed nearly his first 33 pointers in his NBA career to a guy who set the NBA record, matched it with 7 threes in a Game 7 in beating Mike Budenholzer, Charles Lee, and the Milwaukee Bucks in that Game 7 in 2022. Jaylen gets the first free throw.
They just wouldn't guard him.
It did not work out in Dallas.
No. Somebody said somebody came in wearing Jason Tatum's shoes.
He did, which I've got kind of a side story in that because I've got to wrap my son out. Second free throw for Jaylen Brown is good.
I like that. Our side story to somebody wearing
It's about shoes.
Yeah.
So 46-37, Boston by 9 again. 2 more trips to the free throw line for Jaylen Brown in the first half tonight. He's got 8. Tatum on the bench with 16 first quarter points. LaMelo Ball steps to his left away from Pritchard, hits a really tough 3. He looks like he's going to have one of those nights. We've seen it against Boston in the past. He's got 17 already. Boston lead was 15, now it is 6, 46-40 with 9:03 to go in the first half. Derek White. Take out Sam Hauser, return. Derek White resets it against Josh Green. He draws a double. They enter to Hauser. He is in the paint, looking around, throws back out to Derek White. 3 in the air. Got it. That's a great decision by Sam Hauser.
Well, it was a tough shot, though, because he caught it so low. Had to regather to get that ball up in the air.
Derek White's in double figures, 49-40. LaMelo Ball steps to his left again. This 3 is no good. The rebound, Hauser deflects it to himself. Hauser showing no ill effects from that back injury. Has 4 rebounds already. Jaylen Brown against Grant Williams. Spins on him. Deep in the paint, finger roll, bounces out. He got to the cup, couldn't finish. Celtics missing a lot of layups here in the early part of the season. LaMelo Ball, long lead into the left corner for a Josh Green 3 that's no good. And the rebound for Jaylen Brown.
As you like to say, spit it out.
Charles Lee liked the action and liked that pass. Said Josh Dallas was horrible shooting 3s in the finals, but Josh Green was good. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, gets fouled, trying to skip through both Grant Williams and LaMelo Ball. So there were obviously issues with Grant Williams in Dallas. My son just turned 13. We let him pick whatever shoe he wanted for his birthday. And he picked them and said, sure, those are the ones you want. He said, yeah. And he wanted a pair of Lucas. I said, I'm going to tell Grant. So I did worse than that. I told his mom.
How'd that work? How'd that work out?
I haven't gotten the feedback yet from Grant. Derek White will trigger the side of the bounds. In safely. Jaylen Brown. Kick out. Open. Jordan Walsh just stepped into the game and right into an open 3.
And good look, good release. I don't like my first shot being a 3, but wide open like that, you got to knock it down.
52-40. Richards bobbles the handoff and slapped away by Pritchard. Lead for Jaylen Brown. He's got to look in the corner. Instead, puts to the floor, drives in the paint, elevates with his back to the basket, throws it off the glass. No good, but he's fouled again. And you got to love aggressive Jaylen Brown piling up these free throw attempts here in the early part of the season.
Well, got all the way to the basket and then kind of turned his body. And then the separation, he was able to get to the chest of the defender. Once he got there, he was able to get the contact, the harm, and the foul.
First 3 of the year for Jordan Walsh in 6 tries. Jaylen Brown here in some MVP chance.
I was about to talk some noise to some of our Celtic people, and I was like, you know what? We don't have any more finals MVPs around. And then as soon as I said that, who walks around the corner with Jaylen? I said, never mind. Never mind.
I remember the moment you had to cede that ground to Paul Pierce when he became one.
Oh, God.
You know what's crazy this year is how time goes by. Free throws good for Jaylen Brown. 8 straight for the Celtics. Lead back to 14, 54-40.
Carry.
LaMelo Ball, he has turned his hand over on a big over-the-shoulder pass. Fields on a hop by Josh Green. Straightaway 3. And he knocks it down despite the Cornet contest 10 feet away. Josh Green cuts it to 11, 54-43. 7:19 to go. Always shocking when that magic force field doesn't work. Jaylen Brown deep on the left side. 2 dribbles with the right hand, 2 long strides, runs it off the window and in. Boy, he is going wherever he wants to go. 56-43, Jaylen's up to 12. 7:02 to go in the first half. LaMelo Ball lobs it. Too far for Richards, knocked away by Cornet. Pritchard pounces on a loose ball. Richards is hurt. He collided with Cornet, 5-on-4. Derek White finds the extra man. Jaylen Brown right down the middle, 2-hand slam. Timeout, Charles Lee.
So what happens when you make a mistake like that? And you make that play, and Richardson might have hurt that shoulder then, is he? That's an easy way to separate that shoulder.
8 points in this sequence for Jaylen Brown. And the Celtics again have their largest lead. 6:49 to go first half. Boston 58, Charlotte 43 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
I'm a clinical psychologist. My research focuses on how to improve access to mental and maternal health services. The work we're doing is unique because we partner with communities we serve. Each of us has the power to make the world a better place. I am Professor Jennifer Johnson, and I am a Spartan.
Michigan State University.
Spartans will.
You can help an old lady get across the street, save somebody from choking when they're out to eat. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and then you just might save 3 people's lives and get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your good karma by the pint.
The games play here.
Here's Nieto. He'll scramble in, feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Nieto a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right. Jones with a reset. Leans forward, takes the snap from Andrews, drops back, stands in, throws it back shoulder. Myers catches the 45 near side. Tackled by Sherman. Boy, they're going to work against the former All-Pro.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
Coming up short? We've got you covered. With Navigant Credit Union's overdraft privilege program, you can take charge of your finances with reduced fees. Just another perk of being an owner. Join Navigant Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, Massachusetts, score even more buckets with BetMGM, an authorized gaming operator of the NBA. Enjoy an NBA Odds Boost token to snag even more winnings on your basketball wagers. Just log into your BetMGM Sportsbook app and add an NBA wager to your bet slip and activate your Odds Boost token. If you win the wager that was made with the Odds Boost token, you will receive extra winnings and unrestricted bonus dollars. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as unrestricted funds in partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 15 midway through the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, Joe Murray will run you through scores from around the NBA, much to the chagrin of the Detroit Pistons. So we're getting clubbed by the Knicks tonight at Little Caesars. Cleveland up to a 13-point lead on Orlando. Magic got really bad news with Paolo Banchero. Will be out 4 to 6 weeks, coming off that near triple-double in a 50-point game against Indiana on Monday night.
Just aware of what kind of injuries you can come up with. You have a game like that, and all of a sudden you think you're rolling, and boom.
What are the Milwaukee Bucks going to do? Oh, it's crazy early. LaMelo Ball, chased by Drew Holiday. Push pass back to Martin. Martin steps past Pritchard, throws a bounce pass into the corner. Man knocks down the three.
There's a bucket.
58-46. Quick three, and I mean a quick one. Release no good. Rebound punched into the backcourt. Is going to end up belonging to Jaylen Brown. That was Drew Holiday's first miss tonight. Switching to the left hand, Jaylen Brown pushed to the left corner. Jordan Walsh hit one earlier, and he hits another one. Largest lead for the Celtics, up by 15. Three ball starting to fall now. 9 of 21. Jordan Walsh's first 2 of the year. Dribbling behind his back Bridges, and they're calling a reach-in foul on Jaylen Brown.
You know, and it's real strange, though. There are times when you get into a situation where you bump a guy around, and then the next play down, they don't allow you to touch a guy. So you can't get a rhythm defensively because you don't know what the officials are going to call.
Trey Mann will trigger the side of the bounce against Jordan Walsh. Celtics playing without Al Horford tonight at the front end of the back-to-back. Cada and Cornette have split the minutes to this point, midway through the second quarter. Trey Mann, right-hand dribble coming downhill. Cornette spies him. Mann reverses it up and in. That was kind of a hope shot with Cornette in front of him.
Got to the other side of the rim.
8 points in 8 minutes for Trey Mann. Steal. Martin slaps it away from Cornette. Goes the distance. Two-hand slam. Celtics can't get the separation. They've gotten the lead to 15 3 times. Have not been able to extend it. 61-50. Boston by 11. 5:32 to go first half. Jaylen Brown against Bridges. Dribbles between his legs. Spins back to his left. Falls away at the free throw line. Crazy tough shot is good.
That matchup is crazy. Two very strong defending guys. This time one guy a little bit quicker than the other.
Tatum and Brown 16 apiece in the first half. 63-50. Kick out. LaMelo drives all the way to the dotted line. Floater for him. Up and good.
So you try to protect that three-point line, and then he's right back into the body.
Charlotte shooting 51%. Defensive field goal percentage has not been great for the Celtics here in the early part of the season. Defensively, they've been slightly better than average. Tatum the entry. Drew Holiday backs LaMelo Ball in deep. Floated up. Blocked from the backside by Richards. You didn't see Richards sneak behind LaMelo Ball for that shot block.
They're just holding that shoulder.
LaMelo picks up his dribble. Cross court. Nick Richards. Handoff. Trey Mann turns the corner. Chased by Jordan Walsh. Mann works his way to the dotted line. Spins back to his right. Scoops up a wild shot. No good. Offensive rebound. Richards had stripped the ball by Holiday, but he couldn't hang on to it. It bounces all the way out to Bridges. He misses a three. Luke Cornett and Trey Mann collide. Ball pops free to Holiday. Getting scrambling. Jaylen Brown. Cross court through the hands of Cornett, but saved from going out of bounds by Drew Holiday. He saw that bad pass coming. Holiday against Trey Mann. Bumps him, goes in deep, kick to the corner. Open is Walsh again, but he misses the three this time. Cornett just swats at the rebound instead of grabbing it, and he gave it right to Cody Martin. The mellow ball dropped back to Miles Bridges. He is all alone, so he takes the three. It comes up short. Rebound is going to result in a loose ball foul against the Celtics and Jason Tatum. As soon as he comes back in.
Tatum said he was inside out there, and the defender went over his back.
Celtics +2 on the glass as Neemias Queta will return. Bijan Salon and Grant Williams back in for Charlotte. Trey Mann is going to get 16, 17 points a game off the bench for this team this year. Inbound and safe for the Cody Martin. Martin, they let him alone to shoot. It's a three and it's good. 9-2 run here for Charlotte, and they've cut the Boston lead back to single digits again, 63-55. Tatum at the elbow, stop and start, strides into Grant Williams, forces it up and in.
Wow.
Seen that a lot from Grant over the years, where he just holds his ground, puts his hands up in the air. Tatum made a tough shot in traffic. Grant straight away moves to Trey Mann right side. Derek White down in front of him. Trey Mann tries the left hand, dribbling low, goes around Jaylen Brown and runs it off the glass, falling away to his right, banking it in.
He's a bucket waiting to happen.
Charlotte shooting 50% from the floor. Celtics 54%. 65-57. Boston by 8. 3:18 to go in the first half. Derek White gets a high screen from Queta. Down the right side he comes, hangs in the air, and Trey Mann not only blocked the shot, he ripped it away from Derek White in one motion. Push pass ahead to Miles Bridges. Ooh. Bridges knocks Jaylen Brown away, scoops it up, no good. They're going to call the foul on Jaylen.
I don't like that particular play, because what they let the dude do is essentially use his arm as like an anvil to knock you away.
The question what the officials are trying to adjudicate there is Jaylen Brown in legal guarding position. If he has a right to that position, he has a right to guard.
But they don't call that ever anymore. The guy just comes and strong arms you and knocks you away, and
ball don't lie.
You get the foul.
Bridges misses the first free throw. 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 95 Sports Hub, an easily media group station.
Game 6 of 82 for Celtics. Bridges gets 1 of 2. Celtics 3 times have pushed the lead to 15, and 3 times the Hornets have crawled back in. 65-58. Boston by 7. 2:53 to go first half. Tatum cross court. Derek White up fakes the 3, steps to his left, takes it, comes up short. Bridges has the rebound. Bridges goes behind the back, keeping it away from Drew Holiday. A little shovel pass for a wide open Grant Williams for 3. 15-4, Charlotte run, timeout Joe Mazzulla.
Well, got them where you wanted to have them, but all of a sudden you start missing shots and they get wide open looks.
Celtics led by 10, Charlotte got it to 4. Celtics led by 15, Charlotte got it to 6. Celtics led by 15 again, now it's back to 4 off this 15-4 run.
Well, you look at the points you're giving up. I mean, both teams right now, who's going to defend the basketball? Both teams right now probably going to have over 70 points before the half.
Blowout night. Not only the Knicks up by 26 at Detroit in the second quarter, the Lakers have built an early 20-point lead at Toronto. Toronto was going to struggle anyway, but now without Scotty Barnes, they've got major problems. The Lakers are 12 of 17 to begin that game. They've got 30 points in 7 minutes.
Yeah, without Scotty Barnes, man, that just hurt you all over the place because they were using him more, dare I say, like a Magic Johnson. And we saw him in the exhibition game knock down 5 or 6 treys early in the game. Celtics able to get back in it, but man, he is such a huge part of what they do.
We'll see Charlotte in the Toronto. I said we'll see in 2 weeks. Saturday night game in Boston. Celtics will play tomorrow. Early start here on the network, 5:30 on the back-to-back. And a very short flight down to Atlanta for the Monday night game against the #1 pick in the draft, Dr. Risa Shea. Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. And the Celtics at that point will have played 6 of their first 8 on the road. And then guess who's coming to dinner? Steve Kerr. The Golden State Warriors won't have Steph Curry, but they've been playing great without him. They have the best net rating, best plus-minus scoring differential in the NBA through the first week and a half. Derek White gets across half court, playing with Queta, Holiday, Tatum, and Brown. Queta being harassed by Cody Martin. Bounce pass for Tatum, pretty good look. Left side 3, comes up short, long rebound, comes right to Tatum in the corner. Tatum, did he step out of bounds? He did. Trying to drive around the rookie Salon.
Had that move going to the baseline.
And Charlotte, who trailed by 15 a couple of minutes ago, now can make it a 1-possession game with 2:15 to go in the first half. Trey Mann stops on a dime on Derek White. 3 though going to come up short, and Queta wrestles the rebound away from Grant Williams. Drew Holiday diagonally for Tatum. Up the right side. Tatum against Martin.
I didn't let him carry like this.
Left-hand dribble, turns, try to zip it down low for Queta on the baseline, threw it right through his hands, and the Celtics turn it over.
That isn't what he wants to do. He doesn't want to move. He wants to stable and set himself to catch that basketball.
65-61, Boston lead down to 4. 1:51 to go until halftime. Trey Mann for Cody Martin deep on the left side. Bridges sets a screen. Cody Martin dribbles to 17 feet. Straightaway jumper comes up short. Tatum grabs his 6th rebound of the first half and outlets Derek White. Derek White throws the shoulder into Trey Mann. Going to use the Jaylen Brown screen. Trey Mann fights over it. Cross court, Queta wants to hand to Tatum. Instead moves to the Holiday as Tatum was covered. Holiday, left-hand dribble, free throw line. Drives in and floats it up and in. Over Salon. Celtics by 6, 67-61. Trey Mann will carry it across half court. Melo Ball out, final couple of minutes of the first half, despite 19 points. Kick to the corner, quick 3 by Bridges, swish. Bridges had some big games against the Celtics, got 10 in the first half now. Final minute, first half. Boston lead is down to 3, 67-64. Jaylen Brown floats it back to Derek White, slides to his spot on the right side. 3 comes up short. Queta gets a hand of the rebound, keeps it free, puts it back up and in. Neemias Queta playing at a different level confidence-wise this week. 69-64, Boston by 5. Trey Mann draws the ooze and out open away from Holiday. Left side, Salon, swish on the 3. Lead is down to 2. Charlotte 13 of 28. Well, they were barely taking 28 threes a game under Steve Clifford. 28 in the first half under Charles Lee. And the 15-point Boston lead is down to 2, and they got the 2 for 1. White over the shoulder pass, finds Tatum. Drives, floats it down low for Queta, 2-hand slam. Tatum drew the defense, gave Queta the bunny. 71-67. Shot clock is off, 12 seconds to go in the first half. Bridges lines up Jaylen Brown, 8 seconds to go. Salon comes out, sets the high screen. Bridges shoots the 3, comes up short. Rebound, Queta deflects it to Tatum, 2 seconds to go. Tatum zips it ahead of Derek White, but he won't have time to do anything with it. And that'll do it for the first half, where a couple of times it looked like the Celtics might get some separation, but a new-look Charlotte offense led by LaMelo Ball. 13 threes for them in the first half. 8 different Hornets made 3-pointers, and it's just a 4-point game at the break. Coming up, Joe Murray has all the scores from around the NBA, NHL, you name it. Then back here at Spectrum Center, But the Celtics trying to get back in the win column. Their 15-point lead down to 4. Halftime, Boston 71, Charlotte 67 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You can help an old lady get across the street, save somebody from choking when they're out to eat. But there's one thing that'll help you the most. It's giving blood while you relax and read the Morning Post. Good karma by the pint. Give blood. Donate blood and then you just might save 3 people's lives and get a season's worth of good vibes.
Visit Rhode Island Blood Center to get your good karma by the pint.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more do. Hey! Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Tatum at the elbow, stop and start, strides into Grant Williams, forces it up and in. Wow. Seen that a lot from Grant over the years, where he just holds his ground, puts his hands up in the air. Tatum made a tough shot in traffic.
All right, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray. Celtics with a 71-67 lead right now. After a 40-point first quarter, the defense not so great in the second quarter, though. Gave up 42 points. But again, that good first quarter got them out to a nice start. 71-67, as you just heard. Jason Tatum, some big shots in the first half. 6 of 11 shooting, 2 for 5 from downtown. He's hit all 4 of his free throws. 7 rebounds, 18 points, 2 assists, 1 steal. Does have 3 turnovers. But it was a little concerning. Looks like he might have hurt his thumb, injured his thumb, but he was back in there. And everything seems just fine with Jason Tatum. But some of the other starters got things going in this one. Jaylen Brown wanted to take responsibility after the loss the other night to the Pacers. Well, he's played well in his 20 minutes. 5 of 11 from the field. He's hit all 6 of his free throws after missing a 2 in overtime. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And has 16 points, including this bucket.
LaMelo Ball lobs it too far for Richards, knocked away by Cornette. Pritchard pounces on a loose ball. Richards is hurt. He collided with Cornette, 5-on-4. Derek White finds the extra man. Jaylen Brown right down the middle, 2-hand slam. Timeout, Charles Lee.
So what happens when you make a mistake like that and you make that play? Richardson might have hurt that shoulder then, that's an easy way to separate that shoulder.
Again, 16 first half points for Brown, 18 for Tatum. One other player getting in on the mix who did not play in the fourth quarter or in overtime in the Pacers loss, Drew Holiday. Played 16 minutes, knocked down 2 threes already in this one. He's got 3 rebounds and 10 points, including this basket.
Tatum up the middle of the floor. His scoop pass for Drew Holiday. Shakes off Josh Green and then sticks the 3.
Ooh, that was nice. Set him up nicely. Little pump fake.
Not getting a lot of attention early, but Drew Holiday is shooting the 3 very well. Over 55% now in the early going. We're tied at 12.
Yep, Holiday 2 for 3 from downtown. And his counterpart, his good defenseman, Derek White, 18 minutes, 4-9 from the field, 2 for 6 from downtown as well, 2 assists. He's a +5 in the first half, and he had 10 points.
Derek White. Take out Sam Hauser, return. Derek White resets it. Against Josh Green, he draws a double. They enter the Hauser. He is in the paint, looking around, throws back out to Derek White. 3 in the air. Got it. That's a great decision by Sam Hauser.
Well, it's a tough shot, though, because he caught it so low. Had to regather to get that ball up in the air.
Derek White's in double figures, 49-40.
All 4 starters in double figures, but Luke Cornett got the start, 13 minutes. Does have 2 rebounds, 2 points, but is a plus 14 in his time. Sam Hauser with 3 points off the bench. Peyton Pritchard has not scored yet in his 12 minutes, but has 3 assists. And Neemias Queta, 6 points so far off the bench after a nice little performance against the Pacers the other night. It's 71-67 Celtics. Hopefully they can come away with a W. This is the first of 2 in Charlotte. They'll play again later this weekend. I'm Joe Murray. We'll have the Sports Hub headlines coming up next here on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mix up your cat's mealtime with the Meow Mix playlist. Meow Mix has epic soundtracks for cats to jam out to, great eats, and tasty beats. The perfect mix of delicious flavors to help you connect with your cat and make them say, meow. Meow Mix Original Choice Cat Food. The only one cats ask for by name. To learn more, visit meowmix.com/remix.
Waiting for your electrical supplies during the day or sitting in traffic is for the birds. Use the GCE Night Train from Granite City Electric and get access to over $50 million in local inventory with a free guaranteed overnight delivery of your electrical supplies anywhere in New England. So avoid wasting time waiting in line and sitting in traffic. Order by 5 p.m. and you'll have your materials the next morning by 6 a.m. guaranteed. Visit GCENightTrain.com to get on board the GCE Night Train today. Granite City Electric, proud partner of the Boston Bruins Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you, you're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time. Hey, it's Zoe, and Oakers Technologies has a long history of helping businesses stay future ready as their single source IT partner, providing everything from full IT infrastructure to everyday AV needs. And they're hyper-focused on managed IT services that feel easy and simple from a single point of contact. Their ProCare support team are the people behind the technology that make sure that you have a custom approach to the support and resources you need to keep your business future ready with Oakers Technologies, proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Hey, it's Mads. Are you tired of spending money repairing your heating or AC system year over year? Well, stop the cycle of costly repairs with Rodenheiser Home Services Fix It Forward program. Just show Rodenheiser any past repair bill, and they'll apply up to $550 as a down payment toward a brand new energy-efficient heating or AC system. And the repair bill can be from any HVAC company. Fix It Forward ends December 31st, so visit Rodenheiser.com/fixitforward to schedule a free consultation today. Nice people, great service since 1928.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
All right, scoreboard from around the league is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the best and guaranteed lowest prices on tires, you can go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. All right, right now at halftime, Cavs all over the Magic, 63-44. New York Knicks 69, Pacers 46. And in the second quarter, Kings, they lead the Hawks 40-28. Another game in the second quarter, Nets, they're ahead of the Bulls right now, 48-35. Lakers 46, Toronto 21. And the Pacers back in action tonight. They've gotten out to an 11-2 run over New Orleans. And 2 other games on the slate tonight. Minnesota, they host Denver at 9:30. Thunder, they travel to Portland. Patriots getting ready for the Tennessee Titans. Drake May on the injury report, but trending to potentially play on Sunday. Headlines brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com to save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. I'm Joe Murray. The second half is next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey! Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons Inc., New York.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like that, let's put it online and see what happens stage.
And the site is live.
That we opened a store and need a fast checkout stage.
Thanks. You're all set.
That count it up and ship it around the globe stage.
This one's going to Thailand.
And that, wait, did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Whatever your stage, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/listen.
Prescriptions, copays, lab tests. Even with insurance, healthcare can cost thousands every year. But not for me, because I'm enrolled in VA healthcare. My service was then. My benefits are now. Get what you earned. Visit choose.va.gov.
Not all veterans are eligible for the type or amount of benefits mentioned here.
This is the story of the one. As a warehouse manager, her job is to transform chaos into clarity and to see patterns where others see problems. Luckily, she's got a partner who shares her perspective. Grainger offers over 1 million industrial-grade products, backed by real person support and in-depth online resources, so she can tackle every task with precision and turn potential setbacks into streamlined success. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Busy days and long to-do lists? Don't forget about your eyes. Pearl Vision has stylish frames from brands like Vogue, Michael Kors, and more. Visit pearlvision.com to schedule your eye exam and get 40% off lenses. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends December 31st, 24. Exams available at the Independent Doctors of Optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
What's up, guys? It's the champ, Sean O'Malley, here to talk to you about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to win real money while watching football. Create a lineup, pick more or less on at least 2 players. You can combine players from multiple sports: football, basketball, MMA, soccer, you name it. We got it. Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my lineups hit, I can get my money as quick as 15 minutes. Prize Picks invented the flex play, so you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit.
Right now, Prize Picks will give you $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Just download the Prize Picks app and use code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play a $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub. This is Reliving the Green.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce. A three-pointer for Danny. KG is locked and loaded tonight.
A look back at this date in Celtics history.
Now we're ready to go. Marcus Smart has it. Side out of bounds with 4.7 to go in a tie game. Smart lobs it into Tatum. Tatum, 3 seconds to go. Tatum following in the corner. Got it! Jason Tatum, a killer with 1.3 to go. No timeouts. Long lead ahead of the field. Knocked away by Grant Williams, and the Celtics have won the ball game. Nice touch, getting Grant Williams in the highlight. And it took Jason Tatum his 3rd year until he had his first NBA game winner. That was 5 years ago tonight against the Knicks at TD Garden. Celtics, remember, had lost that opening game. We talked about this last night on the 5th anniversary of a different win. When Kemba Walker was the hero, Celtics won 10 straight games that year. Celtics got off such great starts. Lost the first 2 after the Gordon Hayward injury, won 16 in a row. And in that 19-20 season, lost the first game, won 10 in a row. Had the 5-0 start last year, 4-0 start this year. Last year when they lost their first game, they lost 2 in a row, trying to avoid that tonight. Their 15-point lead down to 4 here, 71-67. Boston as we get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Well, who decides they're going to play defense? I mean, both teams running up and down. You're talking about scoring the basketball. Seems like almost at will. But the movement by the Celtics defensively pretty good. Offensively, I love what the Celtics are doing. But defensively, getting over those picks, I think what you're going to do is switch a little bit more and keep the Hornets on the outside as ball is kind of going crazy.
No Al Horford tonight. Celtics plus 14 with Luke Cornett in the game, minus 10 with Demias Queta. He's been good on the offensive end, but obviously defense is where it comes a little slow. And Charlotte getting the ball up the floor very quickly, getting good shots, and a completely different look. Listen, Steve Clifford has been a very good NBA coach. There's no arguing about it, but everybody's got a different style. And clearly, offensively, this is a completely different look to what Charlotte is doing.
Yeah, just taking shots. And I think they've shot more threes and attempted more threes than the Celtics.
They did. They took 29. Boston took 25, and they made all 4 of those extra threes. Bridges, a little Euro step in the paint, flips it up, front iron, no good. Grant Williams, who's starting the second half, keeps it alive, but the rebound comes down to Drew Holiday. Nick Richards not starting. Charlotte goes smaller here to start the third quarter. Drew Holiday against the LaMelo Ball, bullies his way in, gets blocked from behind as Grant Williams flew in and got a piece of that. Grant's got a couple of blocks. He went into the front row. LaMelo Ball back the other way. Derek White reaching for the ball. LaMelo used the Grant Williams screen, gets to the left side, 19-footer, bounces out, rebound Tatum. Tatum's got 9 rebounds.
White got a little jostled down himself there.
Jaylen Brown deep on the left side. Seth Curry reaching for the ball. Seth Curry looking around. Where's my help in case Jaylen wants to go? Luke Cornett puts it to the floor, gets in deep, and scores from 6 feet away.
Well, Grant just backed away and dared him to take the layup.
Because he never does. 4 points, couple of rebounds for Luke Cornett. Celtics plus 16 now with him on the floor. He's the high plus-minus guy for in this game. Bridges over the shoulder pass. Grant Williams swings to LaMelo Ball. Up fakes the deep 3. Gets Derek White to bite on it. Drives and scores in close.
Oh, it was looking for a foul. There was no foul at all.
73-69. Boston by 4. Drew Holiday behind the Jaylen Brown screen. Goes to Jaylen against LaMelo Ball at the elbow. Jaylen staring him down. 9 on the shot clock. Jaylen just knocks his way forward, spins it up and in. They cannot guard Jaylen Brown one-on-one.
Well, if you keep retreating, there's no way you're going to guard a guy making a layup.
18, 4 and 4 for Jaylen Brown. 75-69. Boston by 6. LaMelo over the shoulder pass deflected by Holiday, but gets to Green. They'll go to Bridges left side. Derek White in front of him, so Bridges dribbles near Jaylen Brown. Launches a 3 that's no good. Long rebound comes all the way to Grant Williams. Shovel pass to the driving Bridges, who plays it up and in. 75-71.
Talk about second chance opportunities.
Derek White ahead to Jaylen Brown. Jab step on Grant Williams. Now he's going to drive on him. Steps into the body. Goes off the glass. No good.
Whoa.
Grant Williams held his ground at the rebound for Bridges. LaMelo Ball. Crazy deep 3. No good. A little bit short. And the rebound is the 10th double-double for Jason Tatum. 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. Tatum over the shoulder pass. There comes Drew Holiday. Kick to the corner. Waiting. Jaylen 3. Nope. Rebound, Grant Williams, stolen from him by Holiday, just ripped it away, kicks back to Jaylen, but this is another 3. Charlotte has the rebound. Jaylen has just gone super cold from deep, and the lob from LaMelo Ball deflected like a power forward in hockey by Josh Green, but it doesn't go in. Drew Holiday fouled by Seth Curry as he receives the pass across half court from Derek White.
2-3 fouls then. In all these situations, not a lot of calls being made. But Lee seems like he's giving these guys confidence. And when you give a team confidence, I mean that, especially playing at home, a young team, they can be feisty.
Celtics by 4. Tatum. Straight away, Josh Green has drawn that assignment from the start of this game tonight. Holiday ambles out. Seth Curry has to. Holiday fights through, sets the screen. Tatum tried to zip it to him, and he threw it right to Seth Curry. Got his hands off, picked it off. Bridges return to Seth Curry. Here's the entry. Grant Williams against Derek White. Grant throws the left shoulder into Derek White, gets into the mid-block, rises, then kicks out. Pretty good look for Green, doesn't want it. Cornett comes to challenge, so Green will drive. Cornett stays with him, blocks the shot, and comes up with it. Celtics have numbers. Derek White, offensive end, lead for Holiday, stops on a dime, 3 in the air, no good, back iron. Offensive rebound, Cornett, and he gets fouled.
Good job, Cornett, getting inside out there. Another rebound, almost had a chance, but you said Cornett's getting to the point where he's batting at the basketball instead of grabbing it with 2 hands or trying to flush it all in one motion. They love this little play. Guard coming up.
Holiday in the corner, tiptoes on the baseline. Seth Curry reaches out, commits the foul, and they looked at it. It was borderline, but it jostled Holiday off balance, so no choice but to call it.
Put a little arm on it. You impeded the progress. Team fouls right now. Hornets have 4 already. See if
Not being
can
played
make some.
4 minutes. Holiday zips it out for Jaylen Brown. Spins on Grant Williams at the free throw line. Turn to Derek White. White, right-hand dribble, steps back behind the line, away from LaMelo Ball, but he misses the 3 off the back iron. Rebound goes out of bounds. Which way? Giving it to Charlotte.
Nope. They want a challenge here.
Yep. Celtics going to challenge for possession on the out of bounds with 8:10 to go in the third quarter. It happened really fast. You better be sure if you're going to use it on this. Boston 75, Charlotte 71 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mix up your cat's mealtime with the Meow Mix playlist. Meow Mix has epic soundtracks for cats to jam out to, great eats, and tasty beats. The perfect mix of delicious flavors to help you connect with your cat and make them say, meow. Meow Mix Original Choice Cat Food. The only one cats ask for by name. To learn more, visit meowmix.com/remix.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at luxurymakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
Hey, it's Mads. Are you tired of spending money repairing your heating or AC system year over year? Well, stop the cycle of costly repairs with Rodenhiser Home Services Fix It Forward program. Just show Rodenhiser any past repair bill, and they'll apply up to $550 as a down payment toward a brand new energy-efficient heating or AC system. And the repair bill can be from any HVAC company. Fix It Forward ends December 31st, so visit Rodenhiser.com/fixitforward to schedule a free consultation today. Nice people, great service since 1928.
Connect with Boston's Home for Sports online. 98.5, thesportshub.com.
Charlotte ball has been overturned to Boston ball.
So the Celtics win the challenge. And James Williams, the lead official, had to point out, I think another reason the Celtics may have challenged is because they thought there was a foul in that sequence too, which now with the new rule, they can go back and call a foul when they review it. They decided there was not enough contact to call a foul, but the Celtics will get the ball.
Yeah, it looked like it went off of Miles Turner's hands. And the scramble for the ball, but Luke has done an excellent job of just keeping that basketball alive.
That is a successful challenge for the record. We're getting a look at the replay on Charlotte TV, and there certainly was contact from Grant Williams on Luke Cornett. Tate against Josh Green. Pulls his way in, creates some room for an 18-footer from the baseline. No good. Seth Curry has the rebound. 3 times Celtics have had double-digit leads. Twice they've had 15-point leads in this game. It's down to 4. Grant Williams up, fakes the 3, drives. They collapse on him, so he kicks to the right corner for a Josh Green 3 over the Cornett contest. No good, but Grant Williams ends up on ground. He gets fouled in a loose ball situation.
See, Grant is very good at this game because there are smaller bodies out there. So you're running off those picks, and you can use his big body, a little pump fake. I don't understand why he just didn't try to take that layup down. If you do all that work to take the layup or get there, take it. Get fouled, go to the line, shoot free throws.
Seth Curry will trigger the inbound and safely to LaMelo Ball. Game high 21 points for LaMelo. He's against Jaylen Brown straight away. Shot clock has 7. Martin hard moving screen on Jaylen Brown, unnecessary. And that's a turnover and an offensive foul on Josh Green.
Josh Green's been very physical here. And he started out with Tatum. Hitting Tatum, keeping him away from the basketball. We'll see if the Celtics can cash in. They'll be in the penalty now.
Neither team has made a 3 yet. This quarter, we played nearly 5 minutes. Tatum at the free throw line, stop and start, drives through LaMelo Ball, scoops it up and gets the bounce. 20 and 10 for Jason Tatum, 77-71, Boston by 6. Drew Holiday guarding LaMelo. Starts his drive down the left side, then throws to the corner. Grant Williams checks his feet, takes the three, and drills it. Now, the Hornets have made 5 more threes than the Celtics have. 77-74, Boston by 3. Derek White for Luke Cornett. Return to Derek White. He's wide open, so he takes the three and gets it right back. How can teams keep leaving Derek White open at the three-point line?
Well, they stepped away and relaxed for a minute, and then White stood there, and he was by himself.
Celtics just 10 of 30 from 3. That's usually a recipe that puts them behind, but they're up by 6. Josh Green. Handoff Bridges. There's the lefty 3 from the wing. Comes up short. Rebound Cornett. Quick handoff to Tatum. Boston on the move.
Zoom.
Tatum blows right by a couple of guys, including Grant Williams. Switches to the right hand. Scoops it up and in.
That's Tatum.
Timeout, Charles Lee.
Tatum is excellent at that. This time intentionally kind of going towards the basket, but looking to avoid the contact. Sidestep, guys. It's a beautiful move.
6:29 to go. Third quarter. Boston 82. Charlotte 74. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hotels.com knows that planning your book club's annual trip can get chaotic. Self-improvement Steve needs a hotel gym, and Horror Harriet ghosted the group chat about budget. Collaborate, vote on your favorites, and book all in the app. Find your perfect somewhere with Hotels.com.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey! Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons Inc., New York.
Hey, it's Zoe, and Oakers Technologies has a long history of helping businesses stay future-ready as their single-source IT partner, providing everything from full IT infrastructure to everyday AV needs. And they're hyper-focused on managed IT services that feel easy and simple from a single point of contact. Their ProCare support team are the people behind the technology that makes sure that you have a custom approach to the support and resources you need to keep your business future-ready with Oakers Technologies, proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Hey, it's Mads. Are you tired of spending money repairing your heating or AC system year over year? Well, stop the cycle of costly repairs with Rodenheiser Home Services Fix It Forward program. Just show Rodenheiser any past repair bill, and they'll apply up to $550 as a down payment toward a brand new energy-efficient heating or AC system. And the repair bill can be from any HVAC company. Fix It Forward ends December 31st, so visit Rodenheiser.com/fixitforward to schedule a free consultation today. Nice people, great service since 1928.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Randy and Max back at the Amica Insurance broadcast booth where the Boston lead is 8, 82-74 with 6:29 to go in the third quarter. Still unusual to see the Celtics getting outshot from the three-point line in terms of volume and percentage. Yet they're up by 8 midway through the third.
Well, if the guy used to coach for you, he's trying to copy the success that he had.
Charlotte is 4th in the NBA in attempting threes. Celtics obviously runaway number 1. Cody Martin for LaMelo Ball being chased by Holiday down the right side, trying to switch to the left hand, and he got blocked by Cornett. Cornett got taken down, goes hard into the stanchion. He was upset, and they call a foul on LaMelo Ball for taking Cornett down.
Well, it just grabbed him. He went in and then grabbed his jersey as he went in towards the basket and pulled him down. A chance it can be very dangerous, but Luke has been effective again, making the play.
That was considered an offensive foul, not a team foul, so Charlotte is not over the limit. I want to say it's another reason the Celtics aren't launching threes here. They're trying to draw fouls and get to the line here, get Charlotte over the limit. Celtics trying to regain the double-digit lead now. Deep on the right side, lobs for Tatum. Tatum has to go catch it in the corner against Trey Mann. Tatum big size advantage. They come with a double, but he shoots the three over it and drills it.
Defender's too small there. Mouse in the house.
25 for Tatum. They took a rebound away, so he's back down to 9. 85-74. Trey Mann dribbles to the mid-block, shovels back out to an open man. Salon hits the three. Dejan Salon, the 19-year-old rookie, gets it back to 8. 85-77. Jaylen Brown deep on the left side against Salon. What are you thinking about as a 19-year-old? You got Jaylen in front of you. Jaylen switches to the left hand, gets a step, finds Holiday in the corner. Holiday drives, floats it all the way back out to Jaylen Brown. Deep three over Grant Williams. No good. Rebound punched around, out of bounds. Last touch by Charlotte. Celtics will get it back.
Well, I tell you, Luka's creating some havoc in there.
He is.
Smaller bodies, keeping that basketball alive, using that big frame of his. Now Cater comes in to get it.
Jaylen Brown on the road trip is 1 for 17 from 3.
Well, that's not good.
You're not the best analyst in the league for nothing. You were right on that.
I
That
do
is
what I
not
can
good.
do, brother. You know, call me Captain Obvious.
Under out of bounds. Pritchard runs to a spot, and he stepped on the end line. That's the second time this year Pritchard's been called for that. He was called for that a lot as a rookie. The Celtics don't take the double-digit lead. Trey Mann dribbles behind the screen, takes the three, and hit it. What a big swing. Back-to-back threes by Salon and Trey Mann, and the Boston lead goes from 11 quickly down to 5, 85-80. Tatum trying to hold his ground. Deep on the right side against Diabate. 10 of the shot clock. Tatum steps to his right, contested three. No good. Circle the rim. Salon has the rebound.
I'm going to take him towards the hole. Again, Celtics can't get in this penalty.
Charlotte has made 16 threes, Boston 11. Stop and start. Trey Mann drives right past Pritchard. Tried the fancy handoff to Diabate. He fumbled it. Tatum outlets Holiday, who goes the distance and then misses the dunk. Holiday went all the way down, all alone, and then somehow missed the dunk. Salon going to launch a deep three the other way. No good. Really would have popped the crowd. Rebound will go out of bounds.
Well, he was in between dunking it and landing it in. In the first grade, what they tell you, use the glass as their friend.
$85-80. Boston by 5. Tatum deep on the right side against Martin. Bounce pass for Hauser coming strong. Salon takes the three-pointer away. 7 on the shot clock. Ball returned to Tatum. Tatum will try Salon, who's had Brown and Tatum the last 2 times down. Tatum's three. No good. Back iron. Rebound Grant Williams.
Why aren't you taking this young man to the hole?
And now Tatum is cooled off. He and Jaylen Brown 3 of 14 from distance. Trey Mann against Holiday. Moving to his right. Holiday slides his feet. Trey Mann uses the Diabate screen. Dribbles to the free throw line. Jumper's good. 8 straight for Charlotte. 1 possession game again. 85-82. But the story of the night. Celtics lead by 10, 12, 15. And the Hornets reel them back. Drew Holiday overruns his dribble. Has it back. Pressured by Diabate. Now Salon trying to hold his ground against Holiday. Holiday throws the body into him. No shot available. Out it comes to Hauser. His straightaway three. Nope. Rebound Salon. Charlotte with the ball down 3. They have been better in this game, believe it or not, when LaMelo Ball's been out. Martin, left-hand dribble, driving strong on Hauser. Elevates over Cater, misses the first one, gets the rebound, misses the putback. Third time, Diabate comes up with the offensive rebound, kick out Trey Mann. Mann drives into the paint, floats it with the right hand, no good. Awkward shot, good defense on the interior, but the Celtics not getting rebounds. Diabate gets another, throws out to Grant Williams. Grant, pump fake, takes the three, rims out, offensive rebound, put back for Trey Mann.
Trey Mann beat a big towards the rim there.
Hornets just got 4 offensive rebounds in that sequence, and they're within 1, 85-84.
So much rest for Luke.
Celtics getting beat on the glass and from the three-point line. Pritchard moving to his right, lobs at the free throw line. Tatum extra pass into the corner. Hauser waiting. 3, you bet. Remain calm and find Hauser. Ends the 10-0 Charlotte run. 88-84. Boston by 4. 2:06 to go in the third. Trey Mann over the shoulder pass, takes the handoff back from Martin. Holiday creeps up on him defensively. Mann gets the Diabate screen, turns the corner, bounce pass behind his back. Diabate awkward, flip shot from 12 feet, look bad. Tatum grabs the rebound. Second time he's gotten his 10th rebound tonight. They finally give it to him. Tatum walks through the logo at center court. Trey Mann down in his defensive stance. Tatum lining him up, dribbling between his legs, stop and start, spins to his right, back to his left, leans into the contact, throws out on the right side. Hauser shovels to Pritchard, 4 on the shot clock. Pritchard, left-hand dribble, coming strong, has to shoot it. Pump fake, gets rid of it at the last second, and he hits the shot. Wow. Peyton Pritchard was 0 for 4 tonight, and this time nearly dribbles out the shot clock, has to take a step back, forced 15-footer, and that's the one that goes.
Well, the guy 6'7" on it.
90-84. Celtics by 6. Trey Mann getting hounded by Pritchard. Spins on him. Gets to 12 feet. Jumper's good.
He is a bucket.
17 points. Make it 19 points in 19 minutes for Trey Mann. 90-86. Boston by 4. Told you, I love that guy on this team. Over the shoulder pass. Pritchard for Tatum. Up fakes the 3. Now takes it with Mann getting his hands down. It's no good. And the rebound for Salon. Final minute. Third quarter, Charlotte with the ball, down by 4. We're playing a long game here. This is a Joe Mazzulla special of 3 for 2. Charles Lee going for here. Cross-court pass deflected by Hauser. Salon saves it. Bad entry deflected. Stolen by Drew Holiday. Lead pass for Pritchard. Pritchard attacks and gets fouled, and he was very fortunate not to be called for traveling because all he was doing down there was looking for the contact.
Because he did walk. You want to state the obvious. He slid that back foot looking for the contact and never maintained that pivot foot. Could have had that called easily against him.
So now Peyton Pritchard 6 of 6 from the line this year. Will go to the line for the first time after he made his first shot just a minute ago. First free throw is good. Boston lead is 5.
Here's another thing you notice about Pritchard. How much more confident he is about talking to people in public, media, all that kind of stuff. But when you come in the league initially, you're a little hesitant. Not like Cedric Maxwell, talk to everybody, but he was more of a quiet guy. Now you can see his personality starting to shine a little bit more.
He gets the free throws. Celtics have recovered a little bit. 7-2 run pushes the lead back to 6. 92-86. 2 for 1, about to pass the Hornets by here as we go under 24 seconds right now in the third quarter.
You attack here.
Bridges against Hauser. Double team comes with Pritchard. Now Bridges spins on Pritchard. Tatum showing help. Comes to the backside. Can't get it away. That leaves Grant Williams open in the corner. Cornette comes out to challenge. So Grant Williams drives. Throws out to Bridges who launches the shot clock. Not in time. Shot clock violation. The Celtics play a big sequence of defense. And now they'll get the last shot here in the third quarter.
That was about Grant not taking the first shot. Shot was in the corner, take that shot, which was available. You don't take it, then you hesitate around. Shot clock going down.
7 seconds to go. Tatum against Martin, gets across half court, 4 seconds to go. Tatum, stutter step, tries the right side, squares, elevates, and it rims out at the buzzer. Tatum and the Celtics go cold. They score only 21 points in the quarter, but they hang on to the lead. Boston by 15 at the end of 1. By 4 at halftime, they're up by 6 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at Spectrum Center in Game 1 of the 2-game series. Boston 92, Charlotte 86 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons Inc., New York.
Hey, it's Zoe here, and you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Hey, it's Mads. Are you tired of spending money repairing your heating or AC system year over year? Well, stop the cycle of costly repairs with Rodenhiser Home Services Fix It Forward program. Just show Rodenhiser any past repair bill, and they'll apply up to $550 as a down payment toward a brand new energy-efficient heating or AC system. And the repair bill can be from any HVAC company. Fix It Forward ends December 31st, so visit Rodenhiser.com/fixitforward to schedule a free consultation today. Nice people, great service since 1928.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Strange one in Charlotte. Celtics scored 40 in the first quarter. Charlotte scored 42 in the second quarter. The teams combined for 40 in the third, and the Celtics only scored 21 points, still managed to extend their lead. 92-86, Boston by 6 as we go to the fourth, and pretty striking difference here. Luke Cornett, to me, has been the unsung hero. He's got the start for Al Horford tonight. Celtics plus 18 with Cornett in the game, minus 12 with Cada.
Well, they took Cada out quickly then after he got beat by that small guy to get a rebound.
Richard, Hauser, Brown, White, Cornett. 5 on the floor for the Celtics, going left to right, wearing the road blacks beginning the fourth quarter. Derek White in the paint, gets pushed from behind. Not enough to get a foul call. He runs it off the window and in. 94-86.
Great observation by you that he did. It was a hand in the back. Step back.
Derek White with 15. LaMelo, stop and start, gets inside that dotted line. He is automatic from there, flipping it up and in. He's got 23 on 9 of 19. But LaMelo is a minus 13 in this game. Jaylen Brown throws that big body into LaMelo, gets in deep, runs it off the glass and in. He wanted the and one.
Ooh, falling again. It's a slippy spot on the floor.
He rushes to get back. There's an open man. It's Salon. His three is good. Jaylen Brown never got back up in time to challenge that shot. And how about Salon here, who's knocked down 3 threes, the 19-year-old in his first game against the world champs. He's got 9 in 15 minutes. Jaylen Brown attacks the paint, doubled down low, so he kicks out to Pritchard, challenged by Salon. Pritchard, bounce pass, goes right through the legs of Cornett, but picked up by Derek White in the corner. His three comes up short. And the rebound for Diabate, 96-91. Charlotte with the ball down by 5 with 10:39 to go. LaMelo moving to his left, launches an off-balance three and hits it.
He's already going to launch that. When you don't step out against him, he's getting a step back in separation.
Charlotte has made 18 threes tonight and the Celtics 12. Yet Boston's up by 2, 96-94. And here's a foul against Charlotte. Away from the ball, Pritchard got launched. It's the third on the LaMelo ball.
Tell you what, you know, in that last quarter, Celtics didn't go to the line when trying to utilize that penalty situation they were in.
That's why the low-scoring quarter, neither the Hornets nor the Celtics got free throws, but Charlotte, as you said, had 14 fouls pretty early. Derek White, kick out Pritchard. Just a deep three from the left side. Nope. 0 for 5 from distance as Pritchard. Cornett couldn't get the offensive rebound. Now Charlotte can tie or better. They had the early lead. They've had a couple of chances at it. Have not been able to regain the lead here in the second half. Bridges switches to the left hand, steps away from Derek White. The three bounces out. Would have given Charlotte the lead. Instead, rebound Peyton Pritchard. A great start for Charlotte this year under Charles Lee. Pritchard pinned along the sidelines, finds Jaylen Brown straight away. Cornett sets a high screen. Jaylen ambles that way. Diabate in front of him, 8 on the shotgun. Jaylen just backing it out, dribbling between his legs, switches to the left hand. Jaylen drives, finds Cornett down low. Cornett gets fouled.
Well, you don't have your big fellow out there, Porzingis, but Luke has handled himself well right now on both ends. He's not shooting threes like you're going to get from anybody else on any big, but Porzingis would shoot those. But what you have is Luke being effective in the inside, laying the ball up, getting fouled, blocking shots, clogging the middle up a little bit. And that's something that, wow.
That, I believe, is the first missed free throw this year for Luke Cornett. It is. Luke Cornett has just creeped into the top 10 in Celtics history in free throw shooting.
I thought he had ice water in his veins. Chicken town? Is that here?
Second one's good. Starts a new streak, 97-94. Who do you think leads the Celtics all time in free throw shooting?
Me.
Okay, that's incorrect. LaMelo ball moves into the corner. Josh Green. Green knocks Derek White backwards, misses off the glass, but he got the foul call. Josh Green will go to the line with Charlotte down 3 and 9:22 to go.
What you see from other players when they go from other teams, like a Green, is he attacks the rim. Because when you were playing on those other teams and you had a Luka, you didn't get a chance. You were more of a corner shooter. Green misses the first 2 free throws, though.
So Ray Allen is the Celtics' all-time leader in free throw percentage.
He beat me by 1%. Thought I was in there.
Guess who's second?
Me.
I learned this last night because I was looking up Luke Cornett. Josh Green is not, as he misses both.
Wrong
for
again.
Charlotte, still 97-94, Boston by 3. Jaylen Brown against Josh Green. Pritchard jumps out, sets a high screen. Now LaMelo Ball out in front of Jaylen Brown. Trying to stop the drive before it starts, but Jaylen just bowls his way to 12 feet, steps through, draws the contact, shot's no good, but Jaylen Brown will go to the line for his 7th and 8th free throws of the night.
Got a mouse on the house, stick his man right in the paint, being effective, just to get in, give him the popcorn popper, go right to the body. I'm waiting for your answer here.
Wally Zerbiak.
Okay. Wouldn't have got that one. See one of my good buddies sitting up in front. And far away from me here, Gerald Henderson in the building. Henderson steals the ball.
Jaylen misses the first free throw. One of the biggest plays in Celtics history,
Absolutely.
quite simply. That was on the rookie James Worthy. Threw that ball away in game 2 after.
Scared to touch it.
The Lakers won game 1 in Boston of the '84 finals, and we're about to go up 2-0 going home.
Did they use that as his rookie year? I'm just questioning because I know he got hurt his first year. Might have played. It didn't. That might have been. It could have been the second year. I'm not sure.
And then,
I'll check it.
Of course, the Lakers rolled in game 3. That was the game which Lowry called everybody out afterwards. And
But
it
can't
could
use that
easily
word
have been
no more, can you?
3-0. Instead, it was 2-1.
How'd that work out for him?
Well, that's when the game became a fight in game 4, and that's where it all turned around. Jaylen gets the second free throw, so we're at 98-94. Cornett and Jaylen Brown each split a pair. And the Celtics lead is 98-94 with exactly 8:58 to go. Trey Mann, 19 points in 20 minutes, finds LaMelo Ball. Ball down the right side, elevates over Keita and scores. LaMelo up to 28. He has had some big nights against the Celtics in his very young career. And this is Charlotte, remember, without Brandon Miller. They're going to be a tough team. Fun to watch. Jaylen Brown driving against LaMelo. Extra pass down low, Keita, and he'll flip it easily with the right hand.
Well, he's been trying to set Keita up several times. This time, able to catch the ball and go all in one motion.
Keita 4 for 4. Jaylen Brown's up to 5 assists, 100-96. Stop and start, driving, LaMelo, little scoop handoff underneath. The Abate returns it to LaMelo, who runs into the corner. Following 3 is good. Wow.
That was a tough shot.
He was not remotely set. He was almost backpedaling when he took that shot with little room to work. Boston lead is down to 1.
Don't say it again.
Keita, and offensive foul. Josh Green drew it.
You can tell it was, as I'm saying, don't set it again. First thing, you set the pick, and if the guy doesn't go through the pick, what are you going to do? Hornets have a great opportunity in their building right now. Now, the Hornets bench is up, Celtics bench is down.
A little reminiscent of last year's early game in here.
Technical foul.
Yep.
Miller's on.
Could be on Joe Mazzulla. Sam Cassell is grab and go. Tony Dobbins in front of him, too. Joe is really hot.
Wow. That looked like the same way they were protecting Trump that time. Get through.
Ooh, LaMelo Ball missed the free throw.
USA, USA, USA.
You know, you do the Trump stuff, and then they come at me on social media for all the MAGA people.
Hey, they can't get to me because I don't go to social media.
So you're a smarter man than I. 100-99 to remain. Charlotte can still take the lead on this possession.
Did I say something that was wrong there? It did look like that.
Well, like that matters, right? If you're right or wrong. Trey Mann moves the right side of LaMelo Ball. Derek White and him defensively. LaMelo Ball pops to his left, launches a 3, no good. Rebound, Peyton Pritchard.
That was a real heat check there.
He takes great shots, but some of them go in. He is now 5 of 12 from distance. He's got 31 points. Boston by 1. Jaylen Brown, he is bumped and fouled by Josh Green. He starts his drive.
You know what I like about Josh Green? Not afraid to get the contact, and then the secondary contact.
I really like this team they have put together for a younger team. And by the way, now you pointed out earlier in the third quarter, Charlotte got to 14 fouls. Celtics never got to the free throw line. Charlotte is at 14 fouls now with 7:35 to go.
I'm not the best in the business for nothing. Oh, something good. We'll see if they can cash in, get to the free throw line. Here it comes.
Entry. Jaylen Brown, pump fake, scores off the glass.
But they let Jaylen extend that off arm, though, to get by his man. That's not fair.
102-99. Jaylen's got 23. 7 of them from the free throw line. Grant Williams, ball fake, strong down the left side. Derek White stays with, blocks the shot, and comes up with the ball, keeping himself in bounds.
Derek White never jumped.
Derek White, stop and start, attacks Grant, draws the contact, runs it up, no good. Derek White will go to the free throw line, and this is depth right here.
That is Derek White. Derek White on the defensive end, and then catches Grant, a smart player, on the offensive end, backpedaling, and then goes right into the body, shoots a couple of free throws. We talked about, can you cash in now that you're in the penalty? This is a good opportunity for the Celtics right now if they can defend a little bit and then kind of march to the line.
First free throw, rattles in. Charles Lee going to grab timeout here. It comes with 7:07 to go at Spectrum Center. Boston 103, Charlotte 99 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons Inc., New York.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
Hey, it's Zoe here. And you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 4, 103-99 with 7:07 to go.
Well, you've seen the Celtics do some stuff, but can now they come back defensively and get some things done? I mean, I'm going to look at this team, and you said, man has been very good shooting the basketball. It's kind of fun to watch. I watch him. He reminds me of several players I've seen over the years who had that hesitating kind of dribble and could get you where they wanted to go.
Derek White has another free throw coming here. We'll take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 95, the Sports Hub, an easily media group station.
Derek White gets the free throws. We're 104-99. Boston by 5, 7:03 to go. Trey-Man moving to his right. Pritchard challenges. Ball moved back to Bridges. Bridges shoulder drives on Jordan Walsh. Got to pull the rug on him. They both kind of go tumbling. Bridges goes to the ground, misses the runner. Derek White lobs it on the inside. Cada has a step. Pump fake on Trey-Man and reverse slams it home with the right hand right on the grill of Miles Bridges.
Oh, the big fella.
Cade has been aggressive and confident on the offensive end, but he's been hurt defensively. Bridges steps back to create an open three on him, but he misses it. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Boston by 7 on the ball.
Attack the rim. You're in the penalty.
Jaylen trying to lose Grant Williams. Switches back to the left hand. Attacks. Misses the first shot. Got to hand the rebound. He's knocked down from behind. He's tumbling down, giving Charlotte a 5-on-4 the other way. LaMelo trying to dribble around Derek White. White gave the foul to slow the play down. Grant Williams making the transition take foul sign, even though Derek White fouled him at the three-point line while standing in front of him. They're actually going to talk about it. Derek White definitely gave the foul. And it'll be on the side.
I thought it was a little kind of like the take foul because he knew his guy was down. Now you look at the benches. Celtic benches are animated. On the other bench, nothing. Everybody's sitting down and Celtic fans starting to come to life.
Grant Williams on the inbound.
He's coming. He's coming.
Bridges going strong against Pritchard in the paint, flips it with the right hand and scores.
You can tell when he's going. He gets low. He gets that big body of his, man. Not a lot of people are going to stop him.
Ends the 6-0 Boston run. 106-101. Celtics by 5. Derek White enters to Tatum, gets in behind Bridges, but Bridges make up speed, gets there, and then just slaps down the ball, knocks it away. Tatum turns it over under the basket. Martin goes the distance, scores, but wipe it away. Offensive foul. Grant Williams set a moving screen for him, and Grant's not arguing the call. He's telling Cody Martin he went the wrong way.
Yeah, he kept running, and the defender couldn't get there. Easy call. Remember, Joe Mazzulla has to keep his cool here. He already picked up one technical. He'd be out of here. Now, what I like is what Kate is doing now. When you have a off quarter, off half as a young player, you get another opportunity, you come back in, and you be more aggressive.
Jaylen Brown with 5.5 to go on a 5-point lead. Celtics being tested the way they were in Detroit on Saturday night. Jaylen spins back into LaMelo Ball, puts it up no good, but LaMelo just is not solid enough defensively, and he fouls almost every time.
Well, he's reaching, and you don't have to reach. Brown is almost sideways when you're trying to shoot the basketball, but you're giving him opportunity by just sticking your hand in. He goes right into the hands, shoots free throws. I used to love when a guy puts his hands out because I just go right into his hands and step to the free throw line to get pennies from heaven.
This is now the 46th and 47th free throws for Jaylen Brown in game number 6.
Man, you got to love that. If he missed it.
First one rattles in.
Let's think about a free throws. Those are easy opportunities. As Michael said, pennies from heaven. Just pick them up. A lot of times people like you will drop some coins in the supermarket. I'll just pick them up. Pennies.
You know, nobody really carries coins anymore.
They give you coins, Sean. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what store you go to.
Jaylen Brown gets the free throws, 108-101. Not using Apple Pay yet. Celtics by 7. Great truster of technology that you are. LaMelo gets the high screen from Martin. Cada jumps out of LaMelo Ball. That's the matchup Charlotte wants. LaMelo steps back on Cada, but he misses the open 3. Rebound, Pritchard got hit, no call. Jaylen Brown secures the rebound anyway. We go under 5 minutes with Boston leading by 7.
Man, he's probably been going to the free throw line then.
Jaylen deep on the left side. He lines up LaMelo. Bounce pass cross court fielded by Pritchard, but Josh Green got his leg out to try to deflect that, and he kicked it.
Pritchard finally hits his first 3 there. Now coming out of the basketball game.
LaMelo is playing with 5 fouls here. And the Celtics are going to hunt him. Tatum on the inbound. Derek White's got it. LaMelo in front of him. Tatum fouled by Martin. Bad foul. Cody Martin trying to prevent Tatum from coming out to get the basketball, and Tatum knows that Charlotte is over the limit, and now Tatum will just walk to the free throw line, and here's where young teams lose games.
Tatum actually is going up to just try to set a pick, and Martin just grabbed it, not to allow him to run. And you do that right in front of the officials. Very easy call. But Tatum misses the first and 2 free throws.
He didn't miss the 3 that he had to take when he won the contest in the first quarter, giving the Celtics a 15-point lead. 1 of 2. 109-101. Hot start for Tatum. He's cooled off, but still has 26 and 10. 25, 7 and 5 for Jaylen Brown. 109-101. Boston by 8. Trey Mann, slowed down by Jalen, spins back to his left. He's in the paint, leans in. Jalen stayed with him. Not only blocked the shot, he got a hand on a loose ball to try to keep it alive, but he just deflected it out of bounds. Charlotte has barely any time to shoot. 0.7.
Are they calling a technical here? This time, yep, a technical.
It's on Charles Lee.
Charles Lee was standing there, ran on the floor. He thought man was fouled in by Brown.
Technical on Joe Mazzulla tonight and a technical on Charles Lee. Long runs with Mike Budenholzer in Atlanta and Milwaukee. Championship for the Bucks, a championship in Boston. Now his first head coaching job off to a 2-2 start, and stayed with the Celtics for 42-43 minutes here, but now down by 9 with 4:18 to go.
And Lee is funny because I talked to him. What he said, look, Grant Hill was trying to buy, not Grant Hill, but Grant Williams was trying to buy the same house he was buying.
All right, we got a shot clock issue here. They've reset the shot clock to 14. It should be at 0.7. That's what the Celtics are saying, because that's where it was. They have 1.2 on there, even though it's 0.7 when they called the technical on Charles Lee. Celtics bench was right on that. So Trey Mann will trigger the inbound. 1.2 on the shot clock. It's in. LaMelo, crazy hook shot, and he got the rim with it, but Drew Holiday grabs the rebound, gets undercut, and Joe Mazzulla grabs the timeout.
No, they actually called a foul here.
Yeah, they had to because Drew Holiday didn't have possession. Late call, but the right one because Drew Holiday got undercut.
The officials are a little lax here in this game. It's like they got something to go. You can clearly see this is a great rebound by Holiday.
Yeah, foul
and he
should
was
have been
pushed
on
down
Martin right away.
Yeah.
They called it on Green, which is totally wrong. It's the 4th on Green instead of the 2nd on Martin.
What do you like?
Competence.
Well,
which we don't get to the free throw line for the Celtics tonight. Another miss. This one for Drew Holiday.
Timeout here by Lee.
Celtics started 14 of 14 from the free throw line and now have missed 4 of their last 10. Charles Lee will take a timeout here, so we'll take it as well. 4:13 to go. Boston 110, Charlotte 101 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's O. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. Want to give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank? Then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles, one home at a time.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Jew Irish Whiskey. 40% alcohol. William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York.
Hey, it's Mads. Are you tired of spending money repairing your heating or AC system year over year? Well, stop the cycle of costly repairs with Rodenheiser Home Services Fix It Forward program. Just show Rodenheiser any past repair bill, and they'll apply up to $550 as a down payment toward a brand new energy-efficient heating or AC system. And the repair bill can be from any HVAC company. Fix It Forward ends December 31st, so visit Rodenheiser.com/fixitforward to schedule a free consultation today. Nice people, great service since 1928.
Hey, it's Zoe here, and you guys know as well as I do, when you're faced with a rebuild year, it's all about staying 2 steps ahead of the competition. Oakers Technologies has a history of shaping the future. For over 100 years, they made their clients future ready, helping revamp their technology and IT systems to meet their ever-evolving needs. They're a New England company that gets it, delivering the attention of a local team with the skill to be your single-source IT partner. From full IT infrastructure rebuilds to your everyday AV upgrades, Oakers Technologies makes it easy to be future ready. Proud partner of your New England Patriots.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
18,557, the official attendance listed tonight. It's brought to you by Ticketmaster. Join the crowd and excitement at a future Celtics game by ordering your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Celtics up by 9 now with 4:13 to go, trying to keep pace with the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are going to go to 6-0. And they close out the Orlando Magic tonight. Magic playing without Paolo Banchero. Cleveland up by 20 with 9 minutes to go. The Knicks just blew out the Pistons start to finish in Detroit tonight. 36 and 31 minutes for Jalen Brunson. Cat 21, 11, and 7 coming off his big game the other night. Knicks are now 3-2. Pistons shot 51% and got crushed. Knicks made 18 threes in that game.
He's taking something from the Celtics playbook.
Pacers and Pelicans tied at 62. New Orleans just suffered all kinds of injuries right now. Brooklyn and Chicago in a 2-point game. The Bulls have back-to-back 20-point comeback wins. After Holiday gets 1 and 2 at the free throw line, Celtics lead by 10, 111-101. Celtics have scored the last 5 points in the game, all from the free throw line.
What I like about that is Holiday getting up, riding this man, and not giving him any room. Got a guy like Melo Ball, he wants to dance.
LaMelo, over-the-shoulder pass, Bridges on the perimeter, hand off to Trey Mann. Derek White tries to slide his feet. Mann gets around him, pump fake on Caden, scores off the window. I love this kid. 111-103. Charlotte not done yet. 8-point margin, clock rolling with 3:41 to go. Tatum sets a screen. All move back to Tatum from Derek White. Another ball playing with those 5 fouls. White goes into the left corner for a Drew Holiday 3 that rims out. Cody Martin grabs the rebound. Holiday's gone cold. He'll get his first one tonight. Ball moves into the corner. Bridges had a 3, didn't want to take it. Kicks out Cody Martin, up fakes, drives past Queta, scoops it up and in. Queta's had some highlights on the offensive end, but he's struggling on the defensive end tonight. 111-105. A little surprised Celtics aren't closing with Cornette here. 3:04 to go. Celtics plus 16 with Cornette tonight. -6 with Queta. Under 3 minutes to go. Celtics lead 111-105. Jaylen Brown for Drew Holiday deep on the left side. Cross court, Derek White up fakes the 3 on Trey Mann. Puts it to the floor. Gets in deep, elevates, and throws up a crazy shot. No good. Grant Williams has the rebound. Trey Mann, jump pass, picked up by Jaylen Brown. He deflects it ahead to Drew Holiday. Celtics have a 4-on-2. Cross court, Tatum. Tatum draws a double team. Moves to Queta in the paint. Queta gets bumped by Grant Williams. Throws out the Holiday. Steps to his left. Sets himself. Takes the 3 and makes it.
That's a shot. He wants to sidestep you. That's a big steal.
Jalen has been very, very good tonight. 25 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists to give him that steal to set up the Holiday 3. Bridges drive, scoops to the left hand, no good. Tatum grabs his 11th rebound. Boston on the move. Bounce pass lead for Derek White, and Grant Williams gets in front of Tatum. They collide, knocks him down, and then Tatum got up quickly. And John Conley, the younger official, not understanding their relationship, jumped up like Tatum was going to go after Grant. And Grant just went really hard into Tatum.
Yeah, he went really hard into him, but what he was doing, he was just getting up. Tatum was getting up, walking away. He wasn't going into the play.
No, he wasn't, but I'll tell you what, that should be flagrant. All this stops the clock with 2:02 to go. Tatum will get at least 2 free throws here.
Yeah, and what they're going to say, this was a take foul.
I think it's more than a take foul. I thought that was not a basketball play.
Wow. Okay. I mean, we don't even need to go to Secaucus, do we? Just let you call this one. I'll take your word.
How much better would the league be if we just you and I made all the decisions right here?
Oh my God. How much? Wait, let me back this up. How much better would the world be if we went according to God?
The defensive foul against Grant Williams is under review for a potential flagrant foul.
Okay.
I would not want to say I hate to say I told you so, because that's inaccurate. But has anybody the issue the other day that everybody was all up in arms about was about the Celtics challenging, winning, challenged again and won, and then they couldn't challenge anymore even when they were right later in the game. And people were tweeting me saying, what kind of crazy institution is it where you can be right, challenge, be right, and then not be allowed to challenge anymore? And I said marriage.
Wow. Is that for the man or the woman?
Probably best to leave it there.
Yeah, go right ahead. You're out there, DJ White. You're out there freestyling right now. Go ahead.
We're looking at the replay here. There was nothing basketball about what Grant Williams did there. He just threw his body like a linebacker. And Jason Tatum really put his hands hard on the official. John Conley grabbed him to try to stop him because he mistakenly thought Tatum was going to go after Grant Williams. And Tatum just, who was upset because he had gotten barreled into, shoved Conley away.
Grant Williams accelerates, makes a significant impact to the dribbler. A non-basketball play, potential for injury. Because of these reasons, the play has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty too.
Wow.
Grant Williams has been ejected from the game. 2 shots for Jaylen Brown. Boston ball, side out.
So Grant Williams' night is done. Said it was clearly a flagrant foul, whether it was a flagrant 2 or not. That was up to the officials, and they called a flagrant 2. So this is basically going to eliminate any chance Charlotte had in this game, because now Boston already leading by 9. Now you get a boatload of free throws here.
Well, here's the crazy thing about all that is you say Tatum put his hand on the official. Well, the official put his hand on Tatum first. And he was just saying, no, man, I'm good. I'm good. And Grant's my guy. I'm not gonna fight him. Although Cedric Maxwell would say, I don't care who he is. Let's do this.
Were you ever involved, in trying to remember, in a, I don't say altercation, anything with a former teammate who then was playing for another team? Or with the Celtics or somebody when you came back?
No, those are my guys. So I wasn't trying to hit Danny or DJ or Larry.
Not even Danny, huh? Danny, if anybody could rile you up to do it.
No, Danny was really my guy. He was very much so. He took me up in the hills of Utah that time. And guy was coming down the mountain with a rifle, and I'm in a pickup truck, and I'm thinking like, where's Danny at? Hey, I'm with Danny. I'm with Danny Ainge. All I could hear was that music.
You sure got to put, never. Tatum will trigger the side of the bounce. He hit the free throw. Celtics now up by 11 as we hit 2 minutes to go. Ball in the hands of Tatum. Tatum going to rock a 3 over LaMelo Ball. No good, but LaMelo Ball fouls Tatum. 3 more free throws, and LaMelo Ball has fouled out.
Bad play. Sometimes you talk about winning plays in basketball. That's a play that you don't win. Well, you weren't going to win anyway, but I guess the guy's the money's worth. He got 6 fouls.
What did we talk about the Celtics not being able to get to the free throw line in that third quarter after Charlotte was deep in the penalty? This is me doing the math really quickly here on the total number of free throws the Celtics have gotten in the fourth quarter. They're up to, this is going to be the 18th and 19th free throw.
For potential flagrant foul.
Because he may have gone under him in addition.
He did. Their foot was there. If you see him go up with the shot, they're not going to replay this, but he goes up with the shot, he comes down, and the step under the foot can, do some damage.
So now this game just at a crawl with the issue pretty much decided here with 1:56 to go. Celtics by 11. Tatum gets 3 more free throws. And Celtics may get the ball back if they call this a flagrant. Grant Williams has been ejected for a flagrant 2. LaMelo Ball just fouled out.
Well,
I don't think he landed under him. He definitely fouled him.
Well, you could see the foot as he just kind of, as he goes up with the jump shot, and he kind of.
Right, there's a leg-on-leg collision. That was the foul.
After review, the defender closes out recklessly and puts his left leg in the landing area of the shooter. The shooter then lands on that and rolls his ankle. Potential for injury is there. The play has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 1. It'll be 3 shots for Jason Tatum, and it'll be Boston ball side out.
Good God, this is a power play.
Well, Joe Mazzulla wanted a power play in basketball. He's got it.
Whoa. Man, 3 more free throws. Tatum's already shot 2. Here's 3 more, so this is 5 free throws Tatum is going to shoot. And the Celtics get this ball back and essentially walk backwards now, win this game. You know,
so it's a 6-point game with 2:36 to go.
Here's the thing you definitely look at is the fact that you look at this game and Tatum is kind of collecting points now, but I agree with you in the fact that Luke Cornett, Kata come in and did some good things, but Luke Cornett probably was a more stabilizing force at the end of the day, but Kata had a real nice dunk attempt on the head of Miles Bridges.
I've got the Celtics with 20 free throw attempts in this 4th quarter. Now up by 14, 119-105, and another ridiculous foul given by Seth Curry, fouling Pritchard. You talk about all those minutes you don't get back in your life.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to a restaurant here to eat tonight. Although it
wonder, are these teams?
No, it probably would be good for me not to make it because my kids are with me and they're not even thinking about, paying 1 penny. Oh, Dad's here. He got it. My one son went to the Cheesecake Factory by himself one time and came out and said, "Man, that stuff is expensive there, Dad."
Tell us about it.
Oh, good.
Pritchard steals the inbound after making the free throw. Boy, you want to talk about an epic collapse. The Pacers lost the 21-point lead in 8+ minutes the other night. This was a 6-point game with 2:36 to go. In 1 minute, the Celtics have scored 9 straight points, and here comes Derek White, blocked from behind, but Kata gets the offensive rebound. Kata turns, nobody in front of him, so he slams it home, and the Celtics have scored 11 straight points, and they've done it in 67 seconds to create their largest lead of the night, up by 17.
White look like he's limping a little bit over there.
Remember, same 2 teams tomorrow night. An earlier start, 6 o'clock. A running floater is good for Mann.
Man, they showed me some things, man.
Oh, no doubt. 23 for Trey Mann in 28 minutes.
Scoring the basketball nicely.
He dogged Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard brings it into the front court. Celtics will go to 5-1. Game 2 of the series tomorrow night. We'll be with you at 5:30 on the network. Pritchard ball fake, shovel to the corner. Derek White for 3. Rims out. And the rebound for Seth Curry. 15 is the margin here as we enter the final minute. Lob on the inside, caught by Bridges. Throws it back out to Mann. This is a deep 3, way short. Rebound, Drew Holiday. Dribbles it away from Salon to himself, just trying to get across half court. And Charlotte made this interesting for 45+ minutes. But too many mistakes for a younger team down the stretch against the champs. And score is not going to look close. And now another foul.
Curry just pull Pritchard down. Technical.
Yep.
Just do Bridges out the game. I think he's just got thrown out of the game.
Double technical on Bridges. So Tatum will shoot these. And then Pritchard will shoot free throws.
So Joe Mazzulla gets his wish.
Power play.
Power play. Power play. Power play. That's all you see. Celtics at the free throw line. Celtics at the free throw line. How many more people two people early in the locker room right now. Bridges comes in the locker room. Tatum shoots a couple more free throws. Tatum at 32-11.
I've got the Celtics here. This will be 23, 24, 25, and then 26 free throw attempts in the fourth quarter. You might as well just, this is going so long, we might as well just stay here and play the second game now. Tatum misses the first.
Technical. Now Pritchard shoots the free throws.
I thought they called two on Bridges and ejected him.
Well, they did, but they ejected him, but they get one technical. And Tatum about to come out of this basketball game as Pritchard shoots the first two free throws.
Not a terribly thrilling conclusion to a fun night.
This is a movie you're watching. Man, this is a great movie. It's a great movie.
People, you know what? I've been listening to talk shows all week with this ridiculous argument about how the Celtics are ruining basketball. Free throws are ruining basketball. Who wants to watch teams launch 40 free throws when they can take 43 pointers? Trey Mann down the right side beats Keita, misses, offensive rebound. Diabate blocked on a putback. They're going to call goaltending. Give Diabate that bucket. We're at 124-109. Celtics just have to get across half court. J.D. Davison for Peyton Pritchard. And mercifully, our long free throw nightmare here in the Queen City will come to an end. Celtics bounce back. 59 combined for Tatum and Brown. They were both very good tonight. Luke Cornett getting the start for Al Horford. Celtics are back in the win column, and Jack Buck famously said, we'll see you tomorrow night. Celtics beat the Hornets 124-109. Back with more on the BetMGM 95, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Zoe. And just like the quarterback is the heartbeat of a team, your kitchen is the heartbeat of your home. To give your kitchen a fresh new look without breaking that bank, then go to my guys at Luxury Makeover. They'll reface your kitchen cabinets instead of replacing them, saving you time and money. And for a limited time, they're offering 24 months with no interest, no payments. Reach them today at LuxuryMakeover.com. Tell them Zoe sent you. You're going to save an additional 15% off the project. Luxury Makeover. They spread smiles one home at a time.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York.
Hey, it's Zoe, and Oakers Technologies has a long history of helping businesses stay future-ready as their single-source IT partner, providing everything from full IT infrastructure to everyday AV needs. And they're hyper-focused on managed IT services that feel easy and simple from a single point of contact. Their ProCare support team are the people behind the technology that make sure that you have a custom approach to the support and resources you need to keep your business future-ready with Oakers Technologies, proud partner of your New England Patriots.
Hey, it's Mads. Are you tired of spending money repairing your heating or AC system year over year? Well, stop the cycle of costly repairs with Rodenhiser Home Services Fix It Forward program. Just show Rodenhiser any past repair bill, and they'll apply up to $550 as a down payment toward a brand new energy-efficient heating or AC system. And the repair bill can be from any HVAC company. Fix It Forward ends December 31st, so visit Rodenhiser.com/fixitforward to schedule a free consultation today. Nice people, great service since 1928.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
In 1 minute, the Celtics have scored 9 straight points, and here comes Derek White, blocked from behind, but Keita gets the offensive rebound. Keita turns, nobody in front of him, so he slams it home, and the Celtics have scored 11 straight points, and they've done it in 67 seconds. Nothing like free throw highlights. I'll tell you how exciting this one was. The hardest working player brought to you by Bosch Tools, engineered for efficiency, comfort, and ease. Bosch Tools, built to keep workers going at full strength. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Luke Cornett, our hardest working player tonight. Celtics win it. They go to 5-1 on the year. They beat the Hornets 124-109. We'll wrap it next to the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Tip off every Celtics game all season long with great tasting, less filling Miller Lite, the original light beer. Miller Lite, official partner of the 2024 World Champion Boston Celtics. When it's game time, it's Miller time, Celtics fans.
What's up, guys? It's the champ, Sean O'Malley, here to talk to you about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to win real money while watching football. Create a lineup, pick more or less on at least 2 players. You can combine players from multiple sports: football, basketball, MMA, soccer, you name it. We got it. Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my lineups hit, I can get my money as quick as 15 minutes. Prize Picks invented the flex play, so you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks